set.
And we're getting started in the game, baby. The countdown has started.
Or a person, for that matter.
How's everybody doing tonight as we get started? Knicks 76ers playoffs, NBA game 1. Gonna be freaking exciting right now. Who you got? Knicks or 76ers?
Apparently we're done. I guess I'm not using
in the chat right now. Drop 76ers, drop Knicks. Who do you got? Baby, smack that like button for joining in tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun. People coming in from all over the world, hanging out with us. Philadelphia, New York, Florida, Texas, California, Chicago, all over the freaking world. People coming in the chat tonight, having a good time. If you're in the chat, say what's up to somebody in there. Let them know you're in here and get prepared because tonight is going to be a lot of fun. Drinks, food, talking smack, all that right here.
Hit it hard now.
Every day, lives are on the line. Split-second decisions. In high-stakes situations, it's just you and your partner.
Chicago Wednesday, noon on NBC.
You already know. Smack that like button. Let's get it going, baby. Let's get it going tonight. The countdown is in. And we're about to be live in the studio, having a good time. A lot of craziness going. I'm not going to lie in the studio right now. A lot of wildness, a lot of transitions in here. Speakers, functionality, moving some things around. So get ready for the game tonight. How's everybody feeling right now? The countdown starting right now. Knicks 76ers. I tell you what, there's going to be a lot happening tonight. You know, take a look at these players. But Brunson has just been making an impact. Boy, he just shows up. Brunson just shows up, does this thing. Joel Embiid, the 76ers, they proved that they belong here, but the Knicks proved they belong here too. Who you got?
Lincoln drivers move through
beautiful people coming in here tonight, hanging out with us.
Attention. And because you share our values, we're inviting you to share in our...
There's a lot going on, baby.
Right now, you pay what we pay.
Knicks or 76ers in the chat right now, people. Who you got?
Difference between
drop in the chat right now. I'm going to put it right now. Knicks or 76ers. I just dropped in the chat right now. A little question right now for you beautiful people that are watching live right now. Coming in the chat.
Menus, labels, screens, even doing my makeup, little things.
It's going to get cracking when we get started here. I got the full game sound right here coming in.
Free to go with the flow.
NBA playoffs game 1.
Most common side effects include.
And I'm ready to go, baby. Hope you guys ready to go as well tonight.
Clear near vision.
There's going to be a lot happening tonight.
Now through Monday at City's Memorial Day.
20 people in the chat. How you feeling right now? Moderators, how you feeling tonight?
With up to 40% off.
If you've been here before, you know what time it is. We're going to have a lot of good time hanging out here, watching the NBA playoffs loud and clear. You're going to hear the whole sound of the game right here as the countdown prepares for a lot of game action fun. We will mute the commercials, but during the game, we'll have that loud and clear turned up for people to hang out and bullshit, hang out and put your bets in too.
Like minutes.
Who the hell you guys got tonight? Make sure you refresh your screens. Let people know that you're in here right now because as it goes forward, we need to make sure that you guys can hear.
She left the Mark Hotel ahead of the Met Gala back in 2020.
People in the chat right now, people coming in the building right now. We're getting ready to count it down. There is a lot happening. Wait till we show you some of the changes going on in the studio. Oh my Lord. A lot going on, people. What you guys drinking out there? Anybody drinking anything tonight? Who's drinking on something? Coffee, water, alcohol. Who's drinking right now? A Moscow Mule. Who's got a mixed drink out there? We drinking water. What are we sipping on tonight for the game as we count down 1 minute to go until we get ready to what we got to do tonight. A lot of fun, action pack right here.
That's here at the Mark Hotel.
Moderators in the building. Everybody's in the chat right now. Say what's up to somebody that's in there right now. If you're in the chat right now, say hi, say what's up to somebody in the chat right now as we're counting down for the game. Let them know that you're a real freaking person. We're going to have a lot of people talking here in the chat tonight.
Celebrities come out. It's the first time we see what they're wearing. Well, not always, because
Philadelphia, New York, these cities collide, baby. 40 minutes away from each other, really. Right down the turnpike, they are close by. It's going to be very, very interesting as we time down. 30 seconds, and counting here as we get ready to get closer and closer.
This is where I go.
The game's going to kick off here in just a moment. I'm going to pull some cool things up for you guys to see. Some very interesting things for you guys to see.
Actually, get ready. Those famous.
If you're watching live right now, smack the like button. Get ready to have some fun tonight. I'll tell you what, I'm freaking pumped.
Okay, guys, so we are
a lot of new people coming in the chat tonight as well.
A most expensive penthouse suite in United States.
All right, we get on that. We can get on that. We can get on that.
Terrace. All the big
get ready for the game tonight, baby. A lot of game action, a lot of fun, a lot of great things happening. I tell you what, I'm freaking pumped for the game tonight. Knicks, 76ers, Philadelphia, New York City's right down the road from each other. Let's get ready for it, baby. But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there behind his seat. And leave comments below. This is a make-or-break season for him. He's got to make an impact.
The t-shirt, I'm here for the Met Gala. How fun, right? This is where celebrities get their hair and makeup ready. They even have a director.
How you guys doing out there tonight? We're getting ready to go. I'm going to put on the bottom of the screen here. We'll get the scoreboard lined up. Hope all of you guys are doing well tonight. There's a lot going on. The freaking Knicks, the 76ers, right here. We're ready to go. Loud and clear. People in the building right now, if you can hear me, get ready for the game tonight. 76ers, Knicks, game one. Who the hell you got? I'll tell you right now. Take a look at the studio. We got a lot of new changes in here. I'm ready to see something. Brunson has been just doing his thing year in and year out now. He wants one. Joel Embiid, the Philadelphia, the crazy fans of Philly, they want one. And now it's time to put up or shut up in round two. They got a lot of rounds going on here. Round two, round three, try to get to the finals. They got to get past each other to get to that level. And there's a lot of great games going on right now. We're going to tap into that. We're going to put the actual score, let me put the countdown up on the screen here. You guys see where we're at right now. We are getting ready to go. You see up here on the screen, I'm not a weatherman. You see right here, 9:50 to go. Game's going to kick off. If you're watching live on this side, we got the subscriber count right there. 82,564 subscribers to the channel. Thank you. Because of you, we're rocking and rolling, enjoying what we do on a daily basis. If you're in the building right now, for the first time, we love and appreciate you. Smack that like button. Get ready to go. I'm taking a look at people that are coming in and out the chat. Let me pull some up real quick in the building right now. Here we go. Let me put the countdown up on the screen as well. Let me fix the score. Every time we make some adjustments, it changes the score on us. Let me fix that for you. There we go. Something's got to back up a little bit. Camera's getting all crazy here. Got to make sure I fix that right now. But yes, people, there's a lot going on. Put the sound on for you just a moment. We are only 9 minutes away from the game to kick off and get going. I want to know who you got. If you're in the chat right now, if everybody watching right now, if you're in the chat right now, who do you got tonight? Be honest. You got the Knicks? You got the 76ers? Drop it in the chat right now. Let me take a look at the damn thermostat right now. Can we put the AC on in here? We got the AC on here. We're in Miami, but we're going to have to crank it a little bit right now because I feel like right now we're pushing like 73 degrees. We need to be like 70 for the game because it gets hot and toasty right now. As the countdown's starting up, 8 minutes to go. Let me pull this up real quick. There we go. We got 8 minutes to go here. Refresh my damn screen. There we go. Let's put that thing down. Let's get it cold in here tonight. There we go. Get that fan running. There we go. People in the chat right now, if you're watching live, get ready for the game tonight. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. The sound's going to be clear in just a minute. We got the Knicks, and then we have the 76ers live right here. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of entertaining. People coming in the chat saying a lot of crazy things. I'm looking at the chat right now. We have our beautiful moderators joining us on tonight's game. A lot of wonderful moderators hanging out with us. It's going to be great. Let me fix my damn hat here. Hold on a second. My damn hat is acting crazy. I thought I had it snapped right, but I think I need to tighten this thing up or loosen it up. One or the other. Freaking hair is getting longer. By the way, I got to grow my hair longer because my son, I told him I would do it. And if he gets good grades, grow my hair longer. He's doing good now in class all of a sudden. Wasn't doing good at first, not going to lie. Had a rough little start to third grade. I don't know if you guys ever seen third grade, but shit's not that fun. Not here anyway. We've won. I said, get good grades. I'll let my hair grow as you grow your hair. He goes, yeah, good. All of a sudden, my hair is freaking long as shit. So you see, if I get a fade or if I get a baldy, my son didn't do good. That's all I'm saying. So hopefully shit goes good in class.
Construction. If you have a problem.
Sounds good. We got 7 minutes to go for the game kicks off. You guys are here right now. If you're here for the first time, you're going to hear the sound loud and clear on our screen. We got a lot of crazy things going. Let me see what's going on. I got another camera here angled back to the wheel. We're going to make some adjustments. We got the beautiful logo behind us over there. And we got a lot of opportunities to make some changes to what we're having in the studio right now because we want to be able to enjoy our opportunity hanging out with you guys. And I'm taking a look at it right now. We got 82,564. Smack that like button if you're watching live right now and get ready for the game. I'm going to turn it up in just a second. You guys are going to hear some of the players on the court. You're going to hear what's going on. You're going to hear Joel Embiid. You're going to hear Brunson. You're going to hear a lot of players talking on the screen as well. We're going to try to call some people in live to the show. And I don't have my damn glasses on, but it's okay because I'm right, close and center here to the damn computers now instead of being way far away. So that's a great thing. Here we go. Here, let me refresh my screen. There we go. 6:34 to go in the chat right now. How's everybody coming in the building right now? Timeout. I'm looking at something. We started this new damn thing. It's the Masons now. So people that come in the chat right now, this new It's the Masons thing going, recording shit. And I got these freaking TV people talking about coming to my house like 4 days a week for 6 hours. Like, look, I can give you 6 hours 1 day a week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a possibility. But to be, being recorded 4 days a week, 6 hours a day or some shit like that, I mean, that's just a little bit much. People in the chat coming in the building right now. What's going on, Reem? Coming in the building. What's going on? Daniel Sports in the house. We got to link up, Reem. You got to send me that text. We got to link up. We got a lot to talk about. People that are here right now, my studio is being adjusted. My home studio, obviously, is being adjusted here. And behind us, I got some cool shit today. We got people coming and sitting with us. Hold on, Reem. I got something to show you right now. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me show you something dope right now for New York. I got to go in New York tonight. 76ers, tough basketball team. But let me just show you something. Hold up. What you think, Ring? What you think right now? That's what I'm talking about. This is the real deal. This is the real deal Holyfield right here. What you think about this helmet, though? This shit's tough. This shit is tough. I'm saying, I'm going to put this on for the game tonight. I'll put this on the game tonight. You see the logo, right? Boom, boom. You see it right there, rocking and rolling. And I can even slide it over to this piece. Hold on. This is crazy. This is front and center right here. This is front and center. And this is doing something. This is touchdowns. This is passes. This is doing everything right here. I'm not going to lie. People in the chat. I'm going to throw this on for the game. I got to throw it on for the game. I know Philly's going to do their thing. New York's going to do their thing. But I'm just saying, just for the sake, because I got this damn helmet, number one, Giants brought me in there. Giants did bring me in there. Was in and out after having damn surgery. But you know what? This helmet is tough. I got this signed, actually, even by Eli. And I got a couple signatures on here. But people coming in the chat. We're going to throw this on for the game tonight. When it kicks off, we'll let it get kicked off. We'll let it get kicked off tonight. What you think about it? I didn't read the chat yet, but anybody coming in the building right now? What's going on?
But the moment
you see it though, Reem, right? You had to throw that. I had to go. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You throw that shit on sometimes, make you feel good about yourself. Try to reminisce old days. What's going on in the building?
for a life of yes. Get exceptional.
What's the word tonight, people? What's the word? What we sipping on? I got a coffee right here. I'm gonna line some stuff. My wife's gonna bring some drinks in tonight, which I need because I owe people. I owe the chat about 700. There was I owe about 7-8 shots. Not gonna lie. So if we combine it today, shit's not looking good. So I gotta take my time through the night and try to get through. But people that are coming in right now, coming into the building, I gotta tell you, there's been a lot of shit going on. In the world. So I'm trying to eliminate, even though politics is a good conversation, I've been slowly dwindling away from it, getting back to my sports entertainment. Got a lot of guests coming on because politics, even though I do like what I'm talking about, it just, you can't do it on a daily basis. The shit's like overwhelming. You know what I'm saying?
Anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case.
Shit gets overwhelming.
Morgan & Morgan.
I'm going to drop some links in the chat tonight. Reem, I'm going to drop some links in the chat tonight to call in. I got some guests want to call on the show tonight. I got a UFC fighter wants to call on the show tonight. I got Vaughn wants to call on the show tonight. Vaughn's at the Hormuz. He might call into the show tonight. I'll drop the links and people call on the show and join me tonight live on the camera. Gonna be a lot going on tonight, trust me.
A little over a week ago, Philadelphia and New York were cities of doubt and disbelief.
76ers.
If you guys hear the sound okay, please, everybody put yes in the chat right now.
Over. It's McCollum. Turning the corner. Step away, Jay. Goes down.
Let's go.
Comes all the way back from 14 down.
In a first-round series, that's going to be a whole lot longer than a lot of Knicks fans might have thought.
But the 76ers and the Knicks both followed with retribution and redemption.
And Philly can feel it now. For the first time in franchise history, the Philadelphia 76ers have come back from 3-1 down. You all have been in game 6
from 3-1.
Let's go win the game.
This Knicks team, whenever they've been down and their backs have been to the wall, that's when they've always been the most.
Hey, Reem, what's Brett been up to?
I have never seen such a dominant performance.
Two historic rivals, each coming off
Jeff Lee, how you feeling?
Victories. It's the
Leola
semifinals. Sixers, Knicks, game 1, next on NBC.
RB, what's going on? La in the building. Okay.
This is the NBA on NBC. These are the 2026 NBA playoffs, presented by Google. Tonight, it's Game 1 as the Philadelphia 76ers visit the New York Knicks. Brought to you by Xfinity.
And what better place to kick off round 2 of the playoffs than the world's most famous arena? The Mecca is set. The 76ers and the Knicks in a rematch from the 2024 first round with the right to go to...
It's time.
No Eagle, the Hall of Famer Grant Hill, Robbie Hummel, and Ashley Chamonix. So glad you could join us for this series, the start of which hopefully is as good as what we saw 2 years ago. In that series, a lot of Jalen Brunson, but the newer addition since then for the Knicks, Karl Towns, who played some excellent basketball against Atlanta.
Yes, he did. Karl Towns, the last 3 games, we've unleashed this versatile, facilitating triple-double machine. Karl Towns must continue to be aggressive, establishing himself and his teammates, and not sacrificing the great play of Jalen Brunson. Those two got to be at their best for the Knicks in this series.
Robbie, what an incredible turnaround for Philadelphia. Most people gave them very little chance against Boston into the series. They go down 3-1. It felt like it was a death sentence, but Joel Embiid has completely turned this thing around.
Well, they were resilient all of the Boston series. They've had
Let's go.
all season long because of the injuries that they've dealt
Who
with.
you guys got tonight?
Right now in these
Knicks,
been so
76ers. Everybody drop it in the chat right now. Who you got? As we approach 100 people in the building coming up here soon.
His 4 games back, averaging 28 a game. That's good for third in the playoffs.
Oh, you haven't talked to Brett in a while?
New York gonna have to slow both those guys down tonight if they want to win game 1.
I feel you.
Been a monster so far in the postseason. He's got some history with Karl Towns on the other side a moment ago. Had a chance to.
What's going on, Lala?
All right, Kat. Round 2, here we go. You have already had
FR in the building.
This postseason. Is playoff Cat a thing, and how do you continue to make an impact for this new series?
I mean, it's all about the Knicks winning. That's all it's about. So for us, we just got to execute, be disciplined, and bring that kind of energy, intensity we brought in Game 6.
Karl Towns might do his thing tonight.
By consistently bringing that type of team to the court.
For the Knicks to
Joel
win,
Embiid, he might do his thing tonight.
duo of Embiid and Maxey. So how do you?
Philadelphia wants this bad, but so do the Knicks.
Like you said, that's one of the best duos in the NBA and superbly talented duo. So we got to do a great.
I'm gonna add a camera behind me as well on the wall.
Shut out somebody with 0 points, but
shooting back this way so you guys can see the actual full set of the studio here.
The best job possible to lower the field goal percentage.
Thank you so much. Best of luck tonight.
Appreciate it.
Karl Towns and the defense will do the best job possible against that guy, Joel Embiid, trying to make their field goal percentage go down. This crowd.
Will Joel Embiid get it done tonight?
As well. New York and Philly, game 1 next.
Oh.
There's going out to.
There's a lot going on. I'm telling you what right now. This is the best. You get Philadelphia, a major city. A place like really you don't want to really mess with. Philadelphia, the Eagles, the 76ers, a tough town, a tough city, a tough place to play. Great fans, all that right here. You get that. And then you get New York, one of the best cities in the world, if not the best city in the world. Some people would argue that over the last couple of years, shit going on up there. But it's still iconic. You're talking Madison Square Garden. These places are the best in the world. And tonight, they're playing Madison Square Garden. Am I right? Playing in New York, right? I hope I didn't say that freaking wrong. On my screen, it says they're playing in New York. I mean, it's not here in Miami. People in the building right now coming into the chat. There's going to be a lot going on. 2 major freaking cities, massive cities, clash tonight on the big stage. Leola, how you feeling out there tonight? Where's Hanifa? Where's the people at? The people's champs. Where are they at in the building right now? Moderators, love and appreciate you coming into the building right now. We get back to our show, too. We got a lot of callers who want to call in. We got a lot of special guests who want to join our show, actually. We wanted to say that. We got a lot of special guests who want to come on here and tap in. I've been doing the damn games, and they're like, well, hey, want to call in tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, I'll be live for the game tomorrow. So I'm not going to be live talking, whatever. But I tell you what, people are coming to the chat. We got a lot to talk about. And I will tell you this. I don't know how you guys feel. We got some bare knuckle fighters calling in, and we got a girl calling in, too. Her, man. She got beat bad. Her eyes were all split and cut. She goes, I'm going to call in. I said, okay, call in. She was getting stitched up and all that. I'm like, you call in. We can't wait to see it.
About some great ways to get in on the playoff action.
You guys watch bare knuckle?
Listen, I'm locked in on the stars, and on DraftKings, you can tap into all of that. Who's going for 30?
There we go. We got bets going in. DraftKings, FanDuel, all these sports betting applications are building up here.
For live betting.
We got some big time sponsors coming to our show too. I'll talk to you guys about here tomorrow. And we have a network we're building. You guys take a look at on social media.
Hit it hard now.
Commercial. Last commercial. We get to it. Jeff Lee's ready for the NFL season to start.
Situations. It's just
a lot of people, man. When NFL's not on, people start getting stressed out. Peacock. When NFL's on, people go home, have a couple beers, have some drinks, sit back, watch game. You know what I mean?
Fine.
When NFL is not on, people don't know what to do. You get in trouble. You know what I mean?
Moving around.
You guys know what I'm talking about. We're only 1 minute left here. We get back to the court in just a second. And we're going to be live in the building right now. Hopefully, you guys can get ready for the game. Talk some shit with me, hang out. We got Philadelphia people coming in here. We got New Yorkers coming in here. You know New Yorker is going to be talking shit. And you know Philadelphia is going to be backing it up too. So I am pumped and ready to hear what people got to say here in just a moment. And why? What do you want?
Time now to take a look at the DraftKings live player tracker. Tyrese, Maxey, and Jalen Brunson, the two stars for their two respective teams. Who's going to score more between?
Let's go.
Keep our eyes on it throughout the game. DraftKings is the #1 sports book for live betting. Get in on the action. Download the app and use promo code DUNK when you sign up.
Hey, that's why I got the KC hat. Shit just looks clean. I don't know. Kind of reminded me of the LA hat at one point.
In New York, as we are all set for game one of this rematch from the 2024 first round. What a series that was. A couple of iconic moments here as well at MSG. Time for the starting lineups. Philadelphia coming in riding high after coming back.
We all live.
Starting five.
Tyrese, Maxey, University of Kentucky.
Joshua, Baylor University.
All right.
Paul George, Fresno State.
Kelly Oubre Jr., the University of...
There we go.
Joel Embiid, Big Guard University.
Big Guard.
He might come from Big Guard University. He's played like it right now. Nick Nurse has put so much trust in his dynamic.
It's game time.
And Embiid, Maxey had 30 points and 11 rebounds with 7 assists in Game 7. Joel Embiid, 34 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists in that clinching game to make that.
Everybody in the chat right now
become a reality in that.
Put a K for the Knicks
in franchise history.
or put 76ers.
3 games against Atlanta.
K for the Knicks or put 7.
Starting unit.
Put a K for the Knicks or put a 7 for the 76ers, baby. Let's go. Who the hell you got tonight? Josh Hart.
For Bridges. Fire.
Here we go. They're playing a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Even if they play DMX in the back too, gotta be careful. They got the Rough Riders. They got the anthem going. I gotta be careful what they got going on for the freaking intro. You know, they'll blast you on copyright. Let's go, chat. Let's wake up, chat. K for Knicks, 7 for 76ers. A lot of people are not getting their last minute drinks. Smack that like button right now, people.
Please welcome the 6th Freedom starting lineup for your New York Knicks.
Oh.
At center at 7 feet from Kentucky, number 32, Karl Anthony
Towns.
At forward at 6'7" from Indiana, number 8, O.C. Anunoby.
Oh, Anunoby.
Forward at 6'4" from Villanova, number 3, Josh Hart.
Let's go.
At guard, at 6'6" from Villanova, number 25, Mikal.
It's game time.
Guard at 6'2" from Villanova, number 11, Jalen Brunson.
Mike Brown
Game
has put so
time.
much trust in his captain, Jalen Brunson, to make the right play. They tinkered with that offense, and boy, did it
Yeah,
pay
that
off.
was a dope introduction.
140-89 victories.
Guys watching live right here, join into the fun, have conversation.
At Atlanta.
You can mute your TVs and listen in here.
Knicks and Sixers.
If you put your TV on, mute it, tune in to us, hang out with us tonight. If you don't got TV, then you can just kick it with us and hear the whole game right here.
Mattress firm, we understand there are.
Make sure you subscribe to the damn channel so you can hear everything tonight and do not get kicked out the chat. Make sure you subscribe to the damn show.
Tools to match
There is a lot to talk about tonight. I pulled the people up on the screen, the two main conversation.
Leave those nagging.
Embiid, Brunson, will they get it done? Which one will get it done? That's the question right now. Which one will get it done? Somebody's going to get it done.
We make sleep.
Pray there's no injuries tonight. Who's coming to the building? Keith, what's going on, Keith? Everybody say what's up to Keith coming into the building. Another Mason mobber in the chat right now. What's going on, Keith? Beautiful moderators joining us tonight. Get ready to hit 100 people in just a second when the game starts. Everyone starts running into the building, so we're getting ready to go. We only have one freaking commercial break left here. One commercial left, sorry. And we'll get back to the game in just a second. They're showing a bunch of pizza right now.
That seals it.
Domino's, Papa John's, all this. We already know that's there. Let's get to the game.
Crowd ready. Place packed. And these two teams so familiar with each other.
Christina in the building.
It was stupendous in round one. They're going to need every bit of what they have.
Everybody say what's up to Christina.
Power and defense to take down a really hot 76ers team.
Well, Grant, I honestly wonder, with Philadelphia going all the way, going 7 in Boston, how much energy, how much juice do they have?
Here we go tonight.
Playing in the world's most famous arena, but they had to extend all.
If you're watching live right now, smack that like button right now. You, if you're watching right now on the screen, smack the like button. Enjoy the show, baby.
Size and physicality.
Everybody hit that like button. Let's get people in the building.
Matchup for the 76ers in this series, but you're right. How fresh are they?
Here goes the tip off.
This physical team in New York.
And it's game time.
Our 3 officials here tonight from Madison Square Garden.
NBA playoff game 1.
Embiid and Towns. They will meet a lot through potentially 7 games.
Oh!
We're going to have to do it all over again. They're going to reset the clock to 12 minutes. Towns got it on the way up as opposed to the apex of that toss.
Well, like 2 years ago, the theatrics began.
Yes.
In this series.
No doubt. There were plenty of those.
Here we go.
Fireworks. And they're going to let Embiid hear it every single time.
And the tip goes to the 76ers.
76ers have it coming off that Game 7 win in Boston on Saturday. 109-100.
Everybody drop NBA in the chat.
Boston came all the way back to within 1, but Maxey closed the door late in the 4th quarter. Let's see what he has after a phenomenal series against New York in 2024. Embiid kick out. Maxey thought about it. 5 to shoot. Tough pass for Embiid. He goes back to midcourt, has to fling it up, and it's well short. Maxey brought it in. Shot clock violation.
Oh.
At least either a shot clock violation or basket interference. Looked like Courtney Kirkland signaled basket interference.
27.5 for Joel Embiid.
Well, the thing about the
Hey, chat, answer the question. 27.5, Joel Embiid, yes or no? What you think?
You can late switch.
27.5, Joel Embiid.
Now, hold on a second here. They reset the shot clock to 14. So
did the ball hit the rim?
I think that's what they're saying, that it grazed the rim. And did it, is the question.
On the Maxey.
I think he definitely needs to hit that if, in fact, they're going to win tonight.
Yeah, right there.
He does on the putback.
So they get a reset on 14, no turnover, and a second chance here for Philadelphia to start the game. George has been great, and there's the physicality. Anunoby's going to pick up the first foul.
Well, that's a pin down, and Anunoby didn't go around. He went through. And that's an underrated part of Joel Embiid's game, setting those screens, that big body, and I guess the strength of Anunoby knocking Joel over.
So we'll do it all over again. 3rd try for this Philly offense with 10 to shoot.
Here we go.
Get it to George. Step away on Anunoby. Very similar type of play types. George nearly banked it in from the baseline, and then it squirts out of bounds, and the Knicks will finally have it. They're going to go quick, indeed. Now Brunson will slow it down, averaged 26.3 points, 6.2 assists in a 6-game win over Atlanta, the only team in the Eastern Conference to win in fewer than 7 games. Hart drives. Hart had a block by Oubre. That's exactly what Mike Brown mentioned. The recovery from Kelly Oubre is second to none. Said he can make a mistake defensively and still make a huge play.
Bring it in.
Maxey drive, lost it, nearly got it back.
This is going to be a defensive game.
Get it up ahead. Bridges attack mode. Mikal rising up.
We talked
Yo,
about the
Bridges.
start. New York will be opportunistic to use their defense, get out and run, and get some early offense, and test the fitness of the 76ers.
Coming off that 7-game series nonetheless. And Edge
They got that defensive chain down, boy.
Game 7 starts his game 1 with a jumper. A rookie, so talented, so tough, so fearless, average over 15 points per game in the series with Boston. Towns coming off his second triple-double of the playoffs. Finds Hart in the corner. 6 to shoot now for Hart. Tried to bounce it for Bridges, and the kickball is going to reset it to 14.
4-2.
And just incredible.
Knicks up by 2 at home.
Beat. Kelly Oubre does not give up on the play. Beautiful block there. And then
Christina Leola, moderators, how's your day looking today?
And on the other
Keith, how's your day looking today?
Basket. You said, Robbie, that the Knicks opportunistically will run an easy opportunity. But I think Philly, they got to get out in transition. They don't want to make it a grinded out game against these Knicks.
Brunson.
To turn down that ball. So you've got to make him use it. But Brunson's so effective on the year. 50% in the mid-range. That's good for second in the NBA.
He was
Let's go.
Level in that 2024 series.
Who needs this game more?
Final 3 games of the series.
Does Brunson and the Knicks need this game more? Does Brunson need this for his freaking legacy?
Here in this first quarter.
Does Joel Embiid need this game, need this series more?
Creates that separation there. Edgecombe doing a good job sliding.
Who needs this shit more, honestly?
To stop on a dime, create that separation, knock down that mid-range. And Philly, on the other hand, they have struggled with their half-court execution. Give credit to New York's defense.
Towns got a hand on it, and now 9 to shoot for the...
I'll be live every day this week. Every night, playoff game this week.
So many battles over the years, whether they were in Minnesota or now in New York.
Linda in the building.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Everybody say what's up to Linda in the chat.
Between the two in the 2019-2020 season with a legitimate scuffle on the court. And we'll see if Embiid continues to go right at him. Towns got the strip. And Embiid picks up a ticky-tack foul.
Mine was small in the building.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns raised his level in that Atlanta series defensively, and it's going to be big for him to defend without fouling here going up against Embiid. The whole ball on the strip. And
everybody say what's up to Linda and Myron.
Getting out and running and getting a foul on Joel Embiid. Well, what's interesting is that Joel right now, at this point in his career, he can't burst and get by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has the size and the strength to play him straight up, and did a great job, as you said, on that play.
Embiid after the play grabbing his ankle, and Towns cashes in on 3.
That starts, though, with the cut there. You cut off Towns, you're playing off him as a facilitator. That big loosens, you step back and let it fly.
George off the screen, his response, not there. Brunson looking to push. Towns on the attack, nearly lost it. Half the shot clock gone. Towns looking for Brunson, couldn't find him, and then just tried to almost gain the contact himself, instead loses the basketball.
Well, he's trying to pivot back, Grant, and pick off that defender. Lucky he didn't get called for a foul.
Yeah. Embiid is doubled. Skip it. Extra. George tees it up. George knocks
it down.
Philadelphia needed that.
7-5 right now, gang. If you're watching live right now, everybody watching live, smack that like button right now.
Making life difficult for them.
If we get to 50 likes, next 30 seconds, we'll give a 50 out to a lucky person in the chat.
Series from three-point territory, and is hoping to continue what was an efficient first round here into round number 2. Hart in the corner.
Oh.
Grant, you mentioned it. You were on a number of those games 2 years ago. They basically dared Josh Hart to beat them, and he did from three-point range.
They put Joel Embiid on him, and Josh Hart shot over 40% from the three-point line in that series.
Edgecombe rattles one in and gives Philly their lead.
Well, he averaged 24 a game.
Philly bounced right back, 8-7.
Regular season, no surprise to see a clutch rookie that plays with no fear early on, raising up and knocking down some jumpers.
He loves the big stage, has performed so incredibly well in the biggest.
It's your first time watching in the chat. Put first time right now.
In the NBA.
If you're a subscriber of the show, put an S in the chat.
Bridges got it off.
That's another good play though. Edgecombe's guarding the guy in the corner, and he's taking on the cut. That takes away a layup. High-level IQ play.
Embiid thought about it. Can't make. Knicks have started this game 3 of 6. Hart going coast to coast. Wild attempt. Towns comes down hard.
Is he hurt?
Nothing to brace that fall.
He's wiggling on the court right now. Kicking his feet.
It looked like there, Kelly Oubre.
Oh.
Towns going in there for that offensive rebound. Tried to be physical and block him out. It's like
100 people in the building.
Landed awkwardly. I don't know if I see as much of a...
Everybody drop 100 in the chat.
Certainly contact from Oubre, who will pick up his first second team foul. 1-point game with 7:14 to play in the first. The Nike 8-2 has arrived, and the Asia Wilson...
Towns on the court acting crazy. He was fouling everywhere. Like he was kicking his freaking arms around. Kicking his legs and arms around like he had some kind of issue, but he got off the court. You know how basketball players, sometimes they get up like you think they're dead and they get up and just walk off. You know what I'm saying?
Basketball. Okay.
Football players, they're on the ground acting crazy. They're just laying around all weird. Something happened. Basketball, you think someone's dead and they get up, just walk off, come back in 1 second later. Am I right or wrong? You guys know what I'm talking about. I love my basketball players, but I'm just saying there's some tough basketball players out there, but you know what I mean? They're flailing out there in the court. They're like, man, he must be hurting. Nope, he's good. Like 2 seconds later.
Perfect touch of pure honey.
People in the chat watching live right now. Who's coming into the building right now? Say what's up to Quantum Leap. Put a Q in the chat right now. Everybody in the chat right now, put a Q in the chat. Say what's up right now to Quantum Leap in the building right now. Show some love to Q in the building right now. Why not? A lot of people coming in the building here for the first time, second time, third time. Who else in the building right now having a good time? I tell you what, this is the game. You're going to see third quarter, fourth quarter. You're going to see a lot of people coming to the chat getting crazy. Because if it gets down to it, if it gets down to crunch time, there's a couple minutes left in the game, and we're talking a 2-3 point game, it's going to get bananas in the chat. That's all I'm telling you right now. Make sure you watch live. So, like and subscribe right now. Join our freaking channel. Join our show. We're on the race to 100,000 subscribers. Our goal is here into the summer here, hitting over 100,000 people in the chat and getting ready for our daily streams with our special guests coming on our show and radio station working with right now.
The NBA playoffs are on Prime.
Here we go, baby. NBA playoffs are back right now.
Semifinals are here.
FR said he was moving like Joe Jackson hit him. You know what I'm talking about.
The best rivalries.
You know what I'm talking about. There's some great basketball. There's some tough-ass basketball players, too. I'm not knocking basketball players. I'm just saying, when they're running around the court acting wild, you're like, oh, man, something happened. And they get up, just walk off like, oh, he's good.
It's on Prime.
Okay, it's just a laxative.
That's all I'm saying. Brunson's doing his thing. What's crazy is Brunson is so damn small compared to all those people on the court, and he's playing so damn tough.
Relax.
Right? It's just crazy. Some of these guys, some of the smaller guys, some of the toughest guys, which is nuts.
When it came to updating our most...
We are one commercial away right now before we get back to the action here in just 1 second. One commercial away as we get back to the action here in just 1 second, people that are in the building right now.
Outshine all. Because that's how you go from...
Good question.
To great.
NJ10, 2682. So can Towns D up Embiid? Yes or no, chat, in the building right now? Yes or no, chat? I just pinned the question right there. Can Towns D up Embiid? Yes or no? Drop it in the chat right now. How the hell you guys feel about it? But we're about to get ready for the game as we get back. We are on one commercial break right now. Can he D up Embiid? Yes or no in the chat. People, let them know. We're on commercial break. That's why I got it muted. We're back now.
8-7 here in the opening quarter, 7:14 to play at MSG. Karl Anthony Towns took that major fall right before the timeout, but he looks to be okay. We've seen him hit the deck a couple of times. He had a couple of those in the first round as well, but Towns so impressive in that Atlanta series. First, Knicks.
Now we're back to the game right now in the chat. Drop your states in the chat right now. Where are you based?
History. And Mike Brown.
Where are you based? If you're watching live right now, drop your freaking states in the chat right now. You.
On what was the vibe of this team, and Towns was the guy who suffered, but they tinkered late in the season, tinkered again midway through that playoff series. Towns was the biggest beneficiary.
Well, just getting him in that mid-post, they used him a lot to flex as a passer, and here it is again. Brunson sets that back screen now.
Brunson with the and one. Brunson with the and one.
Timeout here, Robbie. Brunson just setting that rip screen so hard to defend. Edgecombe has to help on the cut. He gets the angle there.
Brunson with the and one.
He's so strong, great balance. Has the ability to absorb that contact, still concentrate, and finish.
Well, granted, that's all about the personnel. You're worried about Brunson coming off a handoff. He's a great screener, and Anunoby is a tank coming off that flex cut to the rim.
Here comes Philly up the court.
5 stays out there in the first 5 minutes.
6:55 to go.
Philly has gone to a tight rotation.
I got to add that running clock on here.
6 players. And B looking to back down on Towns, and he just drew his second foul.
But he's reaching, Grant, a lot here. And he's gotten away with it early, but then you reach on that shot, you don't.
And you're right. I mean, but Embiid's so smart. I like this isolation. Let him go at him, Towns. And Embiid kind of brings his arms through the left arm there of Towns. So a smart play offensively. Embiid, one of these.
Yo, V, you got to call in.
Drawing fouls, going right through that arm. Now Towns will have to sit with those two.
And guys, we saw this in the Celtics series.
I'm going to drop a link to you, V, to call in.
What was the change? Said, well, Joel Embiid played like Joel Embiid and forced some changes in their defensive rotations.
Anybody in the chat from Philly?
Actually, the rest of the series. Then you had to
anybody in the chat from Philly?
Coming off the bench, Luka Garza. But you look at these numbers for Joel Embiid against Towns versus Mitchell Robinson. The points up, the time up against Robinson. We'll see how he'll fare with Towns now going to the bench with 2.
Vaughn in the building.
Well, the issue, obviously, with Joel has not been talent.
No.
Obviously, one of the best big men in basketball when healthy. But now, finally, after that appendectomy, playing great basketball, playing confident, having his team feeling like they can win.
So a tall task ahead.
Philippines in the chat.
Knicks defensive coordinator Brendan O'Connor, longtime assistant in the NBA. Assistant defensive coordinator Darren Erman. These two guys have concocted this group's defensive attack on a daily basis as Brunson misses that 3-ball.
He's going to have that look. If Embiid's in the drop and you set a good screen, he can just walk right in. Got a great look from 3.
Paul George.
Paul George. I forgot about Paul George.
Paul George shooting 55% on 3-pointers coming into this game. Continues with his hot shooting from downtown.
Ain't nobody here from Philly. Let me scroll down.
Catches the lob. It's an early Lobinson.
Ain't nobody in the chat from Philly yet.
What a catch, though, Grant. That pass.
Give it a little bit. Phillies will be in here.
Maxey, kick, George, extra, Edgecombe, all day.
It's about to get crazy. People start coming to chat in a minute.
This team has won.
You guys are watching live and give you guys a chance to make some money right now.
It's been a major barometer for their.
If we get to 100 likes in the next minute, I give a lucky person $100 in the chat.
And puts through the J.
And that's going to be there all night.
All you got to do is hit the like button. Moderators, take a look. We get to 100 likes in the next minute, I give a lucky person $100 in the chat.
You have to respect that. Brunson will be able to get that mid-range shot any time during this game in that coverage.
Embiid on Robinson. Wants the clear out. Embiid goes to work. Bounce it. Oubre the cut.
And Oubre is a terrific cutter. Showed it in Game 7 in Boston. When Embiid's playing, if you're guarding Kelly Oubre, you better lock into both the ball and your man.
First assist for Embiid, who's averaging 7 in the playoffs. Brunson with a scoop to the hoop.
And a great move, but a great screen there by Robinson trying to prevent Embiid from coming over to make a play on that.
Brunson leads all players in the first quarter scoring category in the playoffs. He's already got 9 in the early going. Embiid nearly traveled, kept that pivot foot down just enough. Robinson playing him straight up again. Embiid draws the contact and doesn't get the roll. He'll get 2 free throws. So 2 fouls already on Towns. First one there on Robinson.
Well,
all right, in the chat right now.
So good in the
Knicks or 76ers. Hurry up. We got to get the chat rocking.
And you're worried about
everybody watching right now. Knicks or 76ers. Let's get that chat rocking right now.
Now you got Mitchell Robinson.
Because people about to start coming into the building. They got to see what's going on over here.
And here's Joel Embiid. There is a reason that he's third in the playoffs with 37 free throws attempted. He has lived there. He's a guy that has just perfected the art of getting to the foul line.
The Sixers in the playoffs, just 19.9.
Let's go.
Game, which in the first round was second to last among the 16 teams. But since Embiid returned, that number went way up, almost doubled in those free throw attempts as a team. As we check in with Ashley.
Yeah, guys, I talked to Kelly Oubre this morning just about how much Joel changes the game. And he says he changes the whole gravity of the game. The opposing team just having to figure out how to stop him, which is an advantage in and of itself. Plus, you have all the other weapons on the team. So just covering him is such a challenge. One-on-one is nearly impossible, as we're seeing right here. You have to put at least 2 to 3 defenders on him. And when you do that, he can just be aggressive, get to the hoop, and then get to the free throw line.
Yeah, and then the passing ability on top of it, which is what we saw already with Oubre, who Nick Nurse has called the perfect mate for Joel Embiid because of that feel that Robbie mentioned as a cutter. Brunson has shouldered the load already, more than half the Knicks' points. Bounce it outside, Deuce McBride in the game. Cut off by Grimes, the former Knick, and a foul on the floor. That will not count for McBride. It'll be the first foul on Grimes. And the 4th team foul already on Philly. So 4 team fouls on either side with 4:39 to play in the first.
And you see the adjustment Nick Nurse making, putting Paul George as a defender now.
In the chat, would you rather live in New York or Philadelphia?
A late contest.
Would you rather live in New York or Philadelphia?
Attempts by Brunson.
Jordan Clarkson in the game as well. Averaged 7.7 points in that opening round series. Oh, that is smooth from Brunson.
Maybe not.
But Grant, the one thing you would say is that you get turned down. All that space is out there to the middle of the floor. You want to make him use the ball screen, but then you're bringing in the lob threat with Mitchell Robinson to play.
Maxey quiet so far. Embiid thought about it. Now he's looking to go right back at Robinson.
140 people in the building.
Settle and drill the jumper.
It's so hard to guard Joel Embiid when he is right and playing at a high level.
Knicks up by 2.
Smart, so skilled.
Brunson, bullseye, feeling it early.
Brunson is, he's in the game right now.
14 in the first 8 minutes for Jalen Brunson. He had 40 in the last 3 games of the 24 series against the Sixers. Embiid outside for Maxey. Repost for Embiid against Robinson.
If anybody has any bets going, drop them in the chat right now so I can put your bets in the chat. I think Brittany's coming into the building right now.
Making Embiid score that over the top.
Brunson at the last 9 for New York. Off the screen.
They can't actually.
Going to work. McBride will try and connect. Timeout, Philly.
This New York offense just staying hot right here. It's in the paint. It's from the three-point line. Brunson knocking one down. You guard him. Now he's making the next play. And it's
Brittany just came in and brought some food. She's going to pop on the stream tonight.
What a start for the Knicks.
She better bring something in it. The other day, she ain't really, I ain't going to lie. She made me a little something, a little ice cream and that.
But you smell so good.
I'm like, where's the food at? She was in there talking about I was working on my fashion line.
A mobile line free for a year.
Better work on that kitchen because
Yep.
I'm gonna give you guys little updates you guys haven't seen tonight too.
Bag of cash giveaway, unmarked bills.
All counterfeit.
Love it.
Is that legal?
No.
You guys watching this right now on your phones, computers, tablets?
At half the price.
Where you guys watching right now, watching the stream right now on your phones, tablets, computers? Let me know right now. Brittany's about to come back in the chat and say something. She got something she wants to get off. We'll let her say what she got to say.
Others, it's showing out.
It's that.
Snacks, chargers, essentials, whatever
Take
you
these
need to
damn
stay in,
glasses off.
delivered
I ain't
at
gonna
the
lie.
speed of the game.
I feel better with the damn glasses off, but then when you can't see some shit, you're like, let me throw the glasses back on. We are one commercial left before we're back to the game right now. I'll tell you what, I don't know how you guys feel. Start of it though, 24-19, New York. Brunson's feeling it. New York's feeling it. They are really riding this shit. They are literally, everything is going on with Brunson. It's on his back for sure. Who is that person on the 76ers? Like, I know it's Joel Embiid and a big part of it, but is he like Brunson in the sense of it's on my back? Like, that's the question. Like, put it on my back. Obviously, Joel Embiid's a much bigger person, bigger specimen, but does he put it on the line for real for Philadelphia like Brunson does for New York? That's the question. Is Joel Embiid soft in any way? How do you feel about that right now in the chat?
Right along with them.
We got a lot going on right now. They got this alcohol commercial right now. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a nice cold beer. I would crack it open. I would crack it open for sure right now. I would crack it open.
It's bundle your insurance with Liberty Mutual.
24-19. Knicks up by 5. Commercial 3 minutes ago in the first quarter. You can get ready for a lot of people to join us heading into the second quarter, joining the stream. So if you're watching live right now, smack that like button, join the freaking show, subscribe to the channel, be part of this right here. We need to get to 82,600. We need 31 subscribers to get to 82,600. Bang! Hit that like button, subscribe, join our freaking stream.
So Miles, Jaden, and Karl have a plan.
Here we go. Last commercial.
It's called my double.
And for the Lakers game tomorrow, I'll have it live with the stats on the screen. I will also have it set up where when you subscribe, your name pops up on the screen. And on top of that, there's going to be some awesome opportunities to make some money on the show as well. We're going to bring in, and we got the wheel behind me. I don't know if you can see it over there. The wheel is right there. The wheel's in the distance right there. And Brittany has restructured it. So actually, I'm going to pull it up and show you how different it looks tonight and what we got. Just give me 1 second while I get the damn wheel and get it lined up. Hold on 1 second, people. Let me pull this up real quick so you guys can take a look at something. There we go.
The crown is yours.
Time now to take a look at DraftKings Live Player Tracker. We were looking at Maxey and Brunson. Well, Brunson's gotten off to the quick start.
There we
14 go. Compared to 0 for Tyrese. DraftKings is the #1 sportsbook for live betting. To get in on the action, download the app.
There we go.
Code DUNK when you sign up. Well, we told you that Brunson's the leading.
You see how the wheel looks right now? It's completely different, people. Take a look at the wheel. Free merge, pass, 50, X, 25, pizza giveaways. We got pizza giveaways. We got a lot going on. The wheel is going to be live and in track. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be rocking.
Thought he felt the contact from Robinson, but he didn't get the call. Clarkson in transition. And now a whistle away from the basketball. And they're going to go hack a Mitch early in this game. Edwards just grabbed Mitchell Robinson, who in that first round series against Atlanta lived up to the billing. He shot just 5 of 13 from the free throw line. You see Embiid is actually saying, no, look what he's doing. Look, guys, blow the whistle.
And Justin Edwards, a guy.
Put my glasses on real quick so I can see the damn chat. RB, how you feeling?
Smart play by Nick Nurse.
Well, we know that Nick Nurse is not afraid to try things.
We got some merch coming.
Robinson can't make him pay on the first. NBA playoffs continue.
Everybody say what's up to RB in the chat right now. Everybody put RB in the chat.
And tip is 9:42 Eastern time. You see Wembanyama and Randall, but the rumors, Anthony Edwards, good to go.
That's incredible.
For game 1.
Wow. The thing about this hack a Mitch philosophy, it takes them out of their rhythm and flow. They've been so good.
Where you at, Vaughn? I'm about to send you the link to call you in here, see if it pops up.
You do this 2 or 3 times and he misses those free throws, they lose that offensive rhythm.
Grimes got open, can't hit the 3.
That split action, both went with the cutter. Grimes was wide open.
They're gonna do it every time down the floor. They're gonna force Mike Brown to either say we'll live with this, or we're gonna put Towns back on the floor with 2 fouls.
Where you at, V?
They got the desired result on that last trip. You see Towns, the 2 quick fouls in just 5 minutes of play. And Mike Brown talking to Scott Foster here. As Robinson right back to the strike. On top of it, you're just taking the ball out of Brunson's hands, guaranteed.
I'm going to call Vaughn right now, see if he's calling into the show.
And look, it feels like you talk to so many players who struggle at the line. This becomes so much more mental than physical at this point.
Well, and also, it deflates the atmosphere. I mean, this place is rocking and rolling. The Knicks make 10 of their first 15 shots from the field. You've got it going from 3. Brunson's on the heater. And this just totally brings it to a screeching halt.
Just about 41% from the free throw line in the regular season. Below that so far in the playoffs. And now 0 for 3 to start here in game one.
If you guys hear the sound okay in the chat, put yes in the chat right now. Live stream just started for the game.
We've seen him get his own, and right away.
Everybody say what's up to Brittany in the chat.
He tried to split, and he is fouled. It'll be free throws for Tyrese Maxey. And it'll be McBride.
Well, maybe that gets him going because he had not scored here in this first quarter.
Maxey only one field goal attempt so far in 9.5 minutes after he had back-to-back 30-point games to put away Boston.
Well, he's averaged 30 a game against the Knicks in 4 games this year. 51 from the field, 50 from 3.
I'm going to get this link set up right now where people can call into the show.
Mike Brown says, I've seen enough of the Hack-a-Mitch. In the first round after game 1, he said, we're going to leave him in there and live with the result. So far, not the case. And Ariel Hukporti, the second-year man out of Germany, 58th overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft, played very scarce minutes over the course of the season, is going to get early first quarter minutes in game 1. Embiid is still on the floor, and you've got to imagine.
Where do you think they're going?
You've got to imagine they're going right there. So Hukporti's going to set the screen away from the ball. Brunson up to 14 points on 6 of 7 shooting. And Anunoby will rise and bank in a 3. Wow.
Justin Edwards did a pretty good job of getting over and making that a tough one. Anunoby going glass.
It was a long 2 for Anunoby. 5-point game. Oubre lost it out of bounds.
Everybody in the chat right now, put a K for the Knicks. Put a K for the Knicks. Or put a 7 for the 76ers in the chat, people, as we are getting ready to approach 200 people in the building.
Right here, Kelly Oubre just picking up full court, a little relaxed and too casual with the inbounds pass. Just his presence alone looked like Brunson took his eyes off the ball. A turnover by the Knicks. I'm surprised they didn't go to Embiid on that last play. How pretty in the game right now. You think he would attack him.
Set the back screen. Embiid, a lot of contact, and he is fouled. They're going to say it's on the floor. It's irrelevant because Philadelphia is in the bonus.
Seen a lot of flex cuts.
I was going to say, this is the flex special. Al Skinner would love this.
I'm getting ready to call some random people into the show. I'm going to drop the link for people to call in. Von's about to double check it and see if it's working.
My time until there's less than 2 minutes left in the quarter, and they can't intentionally foul Mitchell Robinson, and then they'll put him in there. So Robinson will check in after the first free throw here from Embiid, who's got 6 points. They got a net issue, and so they'll fix it very easily. What's that like, guys? You don't even have to jump to touch the net. Is that fun? Or?
No, it's normal.
How about the Lakers? Lakers getting past the Rockets. Now they got the Thunder.
Well, you're going to hear this chant.
Gonna be rocking tomorrow night for the Lakers game.
And right here, a nice screen, a flex screen from Maxey, I believe. And right there, you see Embiid catching the ball, getting bumped, doing a good job of selling the foul.
We might say that a few times in this series.
It's gamesmanship.
That's right.
We're not that far from Broadway, guys. There's a lot of auditioning. Things happen. Embiid, meanwhile, 7 points, 1 rebound.
Who's in the chat right now for the first time watching live right now? Who is in the chat for the first time? In the chat, put first time so we can shout you out.
From a long 2 into a 3, so 27-23 with 1:50 to play in this opening quarter. Brunson with the advantage. Cross, shake, Oubre stays with him. Brunson, tough one, doesn't go. And Oubre's there for the board.
How about Oubre falling down, contain the dribble, and then the effort grant to get back into play and finish it off.
Now he'll run the floor and had it blocked by Anunoby.
Get ready for a lot of people to join the show.
Anunoby, 29 points in the...
Everybody in the chat, welcome those first timers right now.
Turns the corner and lays it in.
And so much attention on Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. But Anunoby just continues on both ends to step up and play big for the Knicks.
Knicks fans wanted a foul on a trip from Embiid on the screen. Oubre couldn't save it.
Oh, wow.
And Robbie, you see here coming in, helping on this layup attempt by Oubre, a beautiful block, then in transition on the other end. Able to get downhill. You saw him hit that long 2-pointer off balance, but He's kind of the unsung hero for these Knicks, what he brings on the offensive end.
He's got the last 5 for New York, looking for more. Anunoby finds his spot, and he's fouled by Edwards. That's going to be number 3 on Justin Edwards after the 2 just grabbing Robinson.
Well, Anunoby is such a physical presence. We saw in the Atlanta series, he's built like a linebacker. Edwards gets up on the head fake, tries to get back in the play and makes contact. But OG Anunoby just playing with
30-23, Knicks up by 7.
There you got it there, Noah. There is a speck of space between that big toe and the three-point line.
That's great vision there, Robbie.
You know, that's what they pay me the big bucks for.
That's why.
That replay.
The vision to say a speck of space. That's what it is.
Well, lyricist as well. Yes.
Edwards.
I love these two teams too for the fact that they got the throwback uniforms, the old unis. They got them in the locker. Right now they're coming out with the fresh ones. I'm just saying they got some history behind these teams.
0.7% from 3.
What felt like in game 6, he was like pitching the perfect game. Like everything he was doing.
Who's the best player on the court?
Team from the field.
Brunson, Joel Embiid,
a high level.
Paul George. You got some ballers on the court now. Who's the best player on the court though?
2 for 1 and played it right here. Embiid, kick it, Grimes, pump, drive, back to Embiid, attacking the rim. He couldn't lay it in, and Robinson clears. Knicks will look to push. Maybe they can get the 2 for 1. And no more time here. They'll work for a good one. It'll be McBride on the fend-off. McBride likes it, and he gets the roll.
I'll tell you what, this half-court offense, so efficient for the Knicks. Pretty much getting whatever shot they want on the offensive end.
And good to see one produce McBride go down. The last 2 just 3 points total.
How tall is Brunson?
That's a tough one there that finds a way to go down.
Embiid is 1 for 6. Maxey has only taken 1 shot, and he's fouled here. It'll be free throws with 7.3. And let's see who they give this to. And it's Robinson's 2nd foul. So 2 on Towns, 2 on Robinson in the first quarter.
Hold up.
They'll go offense, defense for the final 7.3 to get Towns back on the floor. But this was, as mentioned, a problem for Boston with Kata getting in foul trouble early in the games against Embiid. And now both of the main bigs for New York are in the same boat. Take a look at the upcoming playoff schedule. Tomorrow, Peacock and NBC Sports Network, Cleveland and Detroit game 1 in Detroit. And then on NBC and Peacock tip-off at 8:42 between the Los Angeles Lakers and Oklahoma City Thunder. Wednesday on ESPN, Philly and New York game 2.
Hold up.
And then Minnesota and San Antonio will do the same, 7 and 9:30 respectively. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
And I know initially Mike Brown was going to bring Towns in for this offensive possession, but decided not to. Instead, he's going small. Landry Shamet checked in.
And Nick Nurse won't risk a foul on Embiid. He'll sit.
And now I think the Knicks will just spread the floor and let him go isolation here, 1-on-1.
1 more free throw here for Maxey. All 4 of his points at the line.
Okay, it's working.
Sixers 10 for 10 at the charity stripe.
The live caller link is working.
5 seconds left. McBride, full head of steam, 3 seconds left. Ran into a double team.
If you're watching live right now, make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Kick ball with 1.7 currently on the clock.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel right now so you do not get kicked out the stream.
Wall almost forcing a turnover there on McBride.
Let's see who they'll have inbound. So Towns now will check in with 1.7, and Shamet will sit right back down.
If you're watching live right now, say what's up to somebody that's in the chat.
Be a part of this play, and now finally McBride.
Say what's up to somebody in the chat you didn't say hi to yet.
1.7 left. McBride in for Brunson. Brunson got it off in time.
Oh.
Too strong. After a 14-point first quarter for Brunson, it's a 33-25 Knicks lead.
Let me update.
The NBA playoffs.
Let me update this score real quick. People. There we go. 33-25. Up 8 after 1.
Is your default, and Lexus knows that feeling.
Up 8 after 1. We got Jalen Brunson doing the damn thing. We'll see how this flies through the rest of the night, though. Let me see who's coming to the chat right now. And we have the live link set up for people to call into the show. So I'm organizing that right now. Let me check on something real quick. Let me get this lined up. make sure that this is actually a part of our cast. Here we go. Let me double click this 1 second. People watching live right now. Let me move you over here. There we go. Now, here we go. Vaughn, I'm ready for Vaughn to call into the show.
Friday Nuggets again. Now that's living life to the fullest. Get a $10 bucket of the day from KFC.
There's travel.
Hey, Brittany, you want to do a test call real quick, Brittany? You want to do a test call real quick and make sure it's working real fast?
With the largest global hotel program.
Do a test call real quick. I'm going to send you the link.
Resorts, the complimentary breakfast starts your day.
So you can test call real quick.
And you have more time to play with an extra night. Nothing like never having to
People in the chat right now, we're going to get that going. What's going on? People that are new in the building.
With exceptional travel benefits.
Knicks verse 76 just joined us right now. We have the long sound of the game right here. I'm going to send you the link real quick. Britt, so you can call in real quick. Vaughn's supposed to call in, but you know how long he takes call in.
Single line. Great deal. What a deal. Get a single line for only $35 a month. Smile, you're on Cricket.
All you gotta do, vmixcall.com, vmixcall.com. I'm gonna send it over to you, Brittany, right now, so you can just check it real quick and pop in for 1 quick second. I just sent you that. Now let's take a look at the code. I'm sending you the password right now, so you can actually see if it's working for you. Hold on a second. There we go. Let me see if I got it right here. Hold on. There we go.
This should be fun.
The hunting parties.
People in the chat, you guys don't care if we call some girls into the chat, right? You guys don't care. Let me see what's going on here. Let me redo this real quick. 622-778-4.
And you can live bet assistant tackles on Hard Rock Bet.
Here we go.
I think I might
This is for a
like
test call.
football.
Here real quick. Let's call.
That's what I'm talking about. Way to answer, baby.
Brittany, I just sent you the link for the test call real quick. I just sent you the link real quick.
$5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
She didn't know where the road.
Brittany, jump into the test call real quick, will you? I'm gonna see if I can get this set up real fast. I sent you the link in the password.
Power and space needed to live a life I might narrate.
And then we're also okay. You are in the building right now. Hold up, I got you in the building. I don't think they can hear you. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on a second. There's a lot going on right there. Hold on a second, people. Let me take care of something real fast, people. I didn't want to put her in like that. Cole, what's going on, Cole? You want to say what's up?
Well, both of these teams going to their bench.
Hold on, you want to see Brittany's in the chat?
This game, we saw
What's up,
McBride,
Bobby?
Clarkson, and Robinson for New York.
What's up,
Edwards
dudes?
getting the early minutes
What's
along
up,
with
dudes?
Grimes. You just think about how much depth
What's up, dudes?
actually matters in the
What you
NBA
doing?
playoffs. Philadelphia certainly
All right,
hasn't needed it so
we
far.
can't be on the last
with a
right now.
six-man rotation.
And we're going to see more bodies. We see Andre Drummond check in here. And
That's what happens when you're working in the home studio. This is Brittany. Oh my Lord. That's what happens when you got kids.
They went to a shorter rotation.
If you want to dive deeper into this or any NBA playoff topic, have AI mode in Google search. And Anunoby with position.
The hell was that?
And once again, that flex cut, ball entry from the top.
Now you see why I do my streaming from home.
Strength of Anunoby at 240.
Hold
so
up.
hard
Let me
to
bring Brittany in real
contain.
quick.
Point blank at the rim.
Towns back out there with the 2 fouls. Drummond on the
You want to
floor
see
for
what my
Philly.
house looks like?
George driving kick, extra. Oubre in the corner. Can't hit the three.
That's a great look for Oubre, but he's been struggling now. 2 of his last 15 from the three-point line.
There's Brittany in the game right now. There's Brittany in the game right now. But the
Reset now with McBride.
all right, we're about to call you in a second, Brittany.
Towns will fire. Can't cash.
Hold on a sec.
Andre Drummond has been another X factor. His minutes have dwindled.
She went
a
out of
bit
pocket.
over
She went out of pocket.
that first round series, but a couple of big games. What's fine for Grimes? Can't hit the three. Philadelphia struggling from the outside early on. Now 3 of 9. Towns drive. Long strides. Can't finish. Good defense by Drummond. Better rebound by Towns.
And you know Karl Anthony Towns loves to drive to that right hand. And the persistence there, staying with it, getting that second chance opportunity. I believe the first offensive rebound tonight for the Knicks.
It's George. It's a three. PG with another downtown hit.
And another play, Noah, where it's that drop coverage. The big is back. If the guard's not getting over, Paul George is just walking right in to that step-in three off the bounce.
He's 3 of 4. Alvarado all alone underneath, and again, Towns showing up.
Hold up, people.
And because Towns can shoot the ball from the three-point line, the big guarding him has to come out, create so much space, and he'll find the open man.
George. Not that time, Drummond just chewing up that glass, and he's fouled.
Karl Anthony Towns picking up where he left off in that last series against the Hawks. Getting to that right hand, not quitting on the play.
We're going to bring her in. She's frozen right now.
There, no look.
She's frozen right now on the screen. As you can see, she is currently frozen on the screen right now. So we got to get her back up in the building.
In the postseason, he will find, well, how about the screen by Anunoby? It's uncomfortable to open up when that guy is shooting.
Look at that look right there.
Fine from George, and again, it's Oubre at the rack.
I'm going to drop the link in a little bit.
Embiid out of the game. I think the Sixers going through Paul George is a must. I think Edgecombe has to get involved as well on the offensive end.
George nearly stripped it from Anunoby, and then Oubre with the takeaway. Get it up ahead. Grimes has to catch up to it. Still some numbers if they hurry. Skipping for Edgecombe. No hesitation. Can't hit the three. Rebound Drummond, but a foul. And they went over the back of Towns.
Okay.
Robbie, as the ball went into the post here for Paul George, the weak side got a little confused. Pinned down, two guys went to Grimes. Oubre made himself available, the easy two. Great pass and recognition from Paul George.
Robinson is up off the bench, and he will check in here.
Get everything set up for the live callers, because as we get to the Lakers game tomorrow, we're going to have that all lined up.
Against Drummond, Oubre, Grimes, Edgecombe, and George. You see VJ Edgecombe, the rookie 3rd overall pick out of Baylor, just 20 years old, was the first guy to communicate on the defensive assignments during that substitution. His teammates have talked about his maturity and the fact that they've got so many vets on this team, but they have so much trust in this rookie that he's going to, even if he makes a mistake, do 10 great things to follow up on it. And Oubre again forcing a turnover.
Like he's been in these postseason games before. And look at Oubre there, sizing up, measuring himself.
He went full flesh. He's 6'8", but maybe 6'10" with the hair.
Before your time, Noah.
There's nothing.
Hey, there you go.
Timeless. Hart's
just call back in the group, see if they can hear you.
That's the opportunistic nature. The Knicks defense getting it done. Josh Hart with that pressure on Paul George, setting up Mikal Bridges in the open floor.
George driving kick. Oubre all day. 3.
And that's a big sign right there. We talked about his struggles. Kelly Oubre shot 36% from the three-point line during the regular season. Got to knock down that open three.
8-point game. These teams battling early.
People in the chat right now coming into the building, greatly appreciate it. We got a lot going on. Knicks 76ers live on the show, and I do have the link. I'm going to drop it in the chat, let people call in and talk about what they got going on, how the jobs are looking, what they got to say. I'm going to put the links in the chat and give you guys a password in just 1 second, as Brittany is just double checking, making sure that everything is working properly with the sounds.
Well, this could break your
all
back.
the routing that's coming into the show here.
And you can save hundreds. Put it on my tab. I'll show myself out.
Booking.com.
Ice cream.
Kinds of stays because a laid back beach.
Drop your favorite ice cream in the chat right now.
But off.
What's your favorite ice cream in the chat? People watching live. I'm going to pull the stats up for you. Don't worry, I'm going to pull the stats up for you.
Booking.com.
This is all getting prepared for tomorrow, the Lakers game. This is going to be a big game in the third, fourth quarter. Be a lot of people coming to the chat. But Lakers is rocking from quarter one. This is how it is every year. So we'll see what happens here in just a second. But I'm getting it all set up with the live callers that will be able to call into the show live right here. So even during our morning show or evening show, I'll drop the links for people to call in. Excuse me.
Hit the road with high-tech features like available
banana split ice cream
and the efficiency of a Honda Hybrid. All from the 2025 Kelley Blue Book Best.
Yeah, I like that chocolate chip cookie. I like the Rocky Road. I ain't gonna lie.
Reserved from select.
The Rocky Road is lit. I don't know how you guys feel, but the Rocky Road is crazy. Christina, what's up with the ice cream delivery? in the building right now.
Metro and saved over $250. She got the new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G for free and no activation.
See what else is going
Get that
on.
more for your money feeling. Only at Metro.
$10.
41-33.
$10 for any 3 toppings. $10.
Tell you what, if this stays a little spread like this the whole game,
Like our new
it's gonna get lit in the third, fourth quarter. A lot of people will be coming in having a good time. Looking forward to that for sure.
crust you crave, only $10.
Let me see who's in the building right now calling in.
What did you steal?
Secrets
200 people in the chat.
From Steven Spielberg.
The live call-in is a link that I will drop in the chat.
People are starved for the truth.
That truth will
A link that I will drop into the chat.
the entire world.
We're going to be using this during our everyday show now. People can call in,
disclosure.
debates, all that right here. I'm just making sure everything is lined up.
Belongs to all of us.
3, 2, 1.
This is
What movie is this coming out? This is a good Disclosure Day. That might be a good-ass movie.
chose the Capital One.
People want a commercial break. People coming to the chat right now want a commercial break. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Join our show. We are freaking 27 subscribers away from hitting 82,600. Subscribe to the channel right now.
I need a new identity.
Last commercial.
12 men killed my family, and I'm gonna kill them.
I got you on the player stats right now. I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling everything, all the stats up for you now.
You would pay in ways you can't imagine.
And tomorrow the stats will be on the screen the whole time tomorrow. So I have all that lined up tomorrow for the Lakers game. But right now I didn't get that signed up yet.
Progressive protection that gives you home court advantage. And by
There we go.
Xfinity, proud partner of the NBA. Well, Paul George came into this game.
Paul George, 9 points. Brunson has 14 points.
Threes, which is 7th most among active players. He is 3 for 4 from the outside to start this game. 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's
Here we go.
single-handedly keeping
Oubre, 7.
while Maxey is
Maxey, 4.
for them as he checks back in.
And in that first round series against Boston, the second highest efficiency in isolation as well. So
Josh Hart, 3 points. Towns, 5.
and it's shown it in the playoffs.
Bridges, 4. Robinson, 2.
Hart from the outside.
Alvarado, 2.
Oubre's got to be in to help on the roll, and they're going to be content to test the three-point shot of Josh Hart. Even though, as Grant said, 41% three in the regular season, he makes a pay there in that pick and roll.
Maxey pull up, no. Hart on the run. After his first field goal of the night, looking for another. And he is fouled.
200 people in the building.
Holding his
Everybody drop 200 in the chat.
view here.
200 people in the building.
Initially looked like he's going to get one.
Right here, you said it best. Oubre's tagging on the roll, but you got to get out and contest. Not necessarily easy to do. And Josh Hart, a one-man fast break, draws so much attention there. Trying to get the ball out to the corner there. And he's complaining that he got hit in the face. I think he's right.
That's number 2 on Edgecombe. Alvarado. And the rebound falls to Oubre. The points in the paint so far.
Everybody put a D in the chat for Deborah.
With 4.
Say what's up to Deborah. Put a D in the chat.
55 in that first round series with Atlanta as Maxey again just goes right at the big man. Robinson picks up number 3.
And a little bit to offset that, Noah, are the 10 free throws attempted for Philadelphia. It's been Embiid, it's been Maxey. They've gotten downhill some, and that's concerning there for Mitchell Robinson.
Remember,
Lenny in the chat.
2 years ago, he actually hurt his foot ankle area. He ended up missing the final 6 games of the second round series against Indiana, a series in which New York lost in game 7. Isaiah Hartenstein really had to take on the majority of the minutes in that series and just bump knees here with Maxey. Ooh, an awkward angle as well. Robinson actually needed surgery after that season.
Not only do you get called for a foul, but you the one that felt the most from that contact there. Now, we talked about the fouls, getting to the free throw line, but more importantly, putting pressure on the bigs. We have to keep an eye on that as this game progresses and how that plays out in the second half.
Well, this is where Karl Anthony Towns has to play with the maturity. He was better in the Atlanta series about not getting in foul trouble, but this is a guy that was at the top of the league in fouls per game in the regular season.
Philly is 12 for 12 at the free throw line. They've got 9 field goals so far in this first half. Bridges being swiped at by Drummond. And
Foul trouble could be a problem. 46-35, but here come them Knicks.
Really great balance, but found a way. Another ball screen. He gets it going in the mid-range.
Edgecombe back down with the size advantage. Alvarado, the defense. Keeps the head up. Looking for reinforcements. They finally recover. Alvarado for Towns. Picked up by Drummond. Towns, fake, drive, into a crowd.
Oh.
And he's fouled? No. Whistle doesn't come. Towns late to recover. Up ahead for Maxey. In rhythm. Can't hit the three. Long rebound, Oubre. Second chance for Maxey. On the drive. And he finally gets one to go.
And somehow able to get to the rim there. There wasn't really an
49-37.
He's so fast getting downhill into the rim.
Knicks up 12.
2-3 doesn't go. Get to the basket on the next time around.
His first field goal of the night. Towns carries a three.
Oh.
Timeout, Nick Nurse. Karl Anthony Towns from the outside.
Karl Anthony Towns, the self-proclaimed best shooting big man in the NBA. Knocks it down, quick trigger. Cat rolling in the guard.
This game right now is going to be what it is until you get to the second half. You guys already know what time it is. It's going to look like this. And you get to the third quarter, physical ball starts kicking in, and we'll see what happens. Obviously in the third and then into the fourth. If it's a 10-point game at any given time, the game is not out of reach. If they stay within 10 points, even in the fourth, even with 8-9 minutes to go, 10 points is nothing in the game of basketball. A couple threes and the game is rocking. Fouls, all the end of the game, a lot's gonna start happening. There we go. I got that link lined up. Second half, we're going to have live callers calling in. In the second half, we're going to let people call into the show and hang out and BS with me live. As long as on your phone you call in, you will be on live video. Just know that when you call into the show, you'll be on live video. So when you click on it, this is your warning. If you click on the link and you call in, you'll be on live video.
Like the Tempur-Pedic Adapt.
We're going to drop that link in here shortly.
Eases your pressure points. And right now, get 0% interest for 72 months. Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy.
How's everybody feeling now?
Value the details.
How's everybody feeling now in the building right now? Put Knicks in the chat. Put Knicks or 76ers. Anybody changing their teams right now? Is anybody flipping the script right now after watching damn near a quarter and a half?
Because you share our
Is anybody like, oh, you know what? I don't know about this. Does anybody flip the script or are you staying with your teams in the chat?
Employee pricing on all Lincoln vehicles.
You know, coffee spikes your cortisol.
Yeah, but it's good for your liver.
Pro tip, magnetic hydration.
Cardio ruins muscle gain.
Hey!
Let's go.
Your knees.
Sleep is overrated.
Philly's not going to quit. And 12 points is nothing. 1 3-ball, you're down 9. It's like this game is far from over. We're going to see a lot happen here heading into the end of the second. We're still in the second quarter with 6:42 to go.
Yes!
It's super early. In the chat right now, is anybody betting on the game? If you're betting on the game, put yes in the chat right now. If you're not betting on the game, put no in the chat right now. And some people will share their picks. A lot of people that want to go bet. You have people that bet all the time that will share their picks in the chat. And you might get a chance to do a little come up action. You know what I'm saying? Make a little bit of money. Didn't even know you can do that coming to the chat tonight.
I was worried we'd be stranded for hours.
And our lives would revolve around the pothole. Pothole.
I'll use my credit card to order 50 philosophy books.
The pothole. It's deep.
Christina said, nah, I can't do that.
Candy, no.
Oh, get out.
Shoot.
No, I can't do that.
Never happened. Thanks to the guy.
Jose, you know that.
An hour.
Paige, what game you betting on?
Held fast. It feels good to Geico.
Key matchup brought to you by Hyundai. These two coaches have had excellent careers. 56-year-old Mike Brown, 58-year-old Nick Nurse. Nurse winning a title in Toronto in 2019. Mike Brown was the young, hot coach in the early portion of his career as a head coach in Cleveland, leading them to the finals in 2007, made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2009. But he's trying to advance past the second round for the first time since then.
And what I love about both coaches, not afraid to adapt and adjust, to experiment, try new things in the postseason, and you know you need that to win a series.
Bridges is going to pick up the foul, fighting over the screen from Embiid.
But no, you kind of
You got the Pistons tomorrow?
Will not be afraid to throw out different defenses, and I think Mike Brown deserves a lot of credit for kind of.
How about the Lakers?
The fire in round one, and then even the Mikal Bridges situation, you know, where you've got loud calls to bench him, you still start him, you change some of his minutes, and then in Game 6 he comes through in the biggest way.
Mike Brown said he personally did not watch any of the series from 2 years ago, only this year's games. Embiid is doubled. Embiid finds the slither of space.
And great patience there by Embiid, splitting the double team. You can't come, though, with a small guy like Brunson. You got to come with somebody bigger to try to...
If you're watching live right now, smack that damn like button, subscribe to the show so you can stay here for the whole entire game.
And can't hit. And Embiid corrals the board. Maxey just 1 for 4 to start this game. He does have 8 points with 6 coming at the free throw line. He and Embiid have combined for all 12 free throw attempts for Philly. 10 to shoot. Off the screen. Embiid on the outside. Will take. Can't make the 3. Just past the midway point of this second quarter.
Boom. Knicks still up 12, 51-39. 5 minutes to go in the second.
Oh, and you are just flying by Joel Embiid.
Well, sometimes the best defense is good offense, and that was good offense there.
Stolen.
By Hart. Numbers the other way.
3-ball Brunson.
On the outside.
No good.
And Embiid underneath the rebound. Now Maxey's looking to push. He'll try. And he's just been off from the outside.
2 missed threes.
Hart just toppled over Grimes, but the foul's going to go against Grimes as the trip came first.
Right away, just caught the ball, quick drive, went to his left. Embiid unable to keep
up. If you're watching live right now, everybody drop NBA in the chat.
But Karl Anthony Towns made up his mind before he caught it in terms of what he was going to do on that play.
He caught that with a running start.
He did.
See some of those really athletic wings do that. I love seeing him do that with Embiid as the primary defender.
He has struggled, other than that play, getting to the rim, not finishing well. Maybe that'll get him going with his opportunities at the rim.
George sits Oubre back in with Edgecombe, Embiid, Grimes, and Maxey. Hart into the paint, spray it out. And an Obi drive. And Obi, the strong finish.
That is a grown man drive because Kelly Oubre is a terrific defender, and OG Anunoby just went through him like he was barely there.
Largest lead of this first half for New York. Under 5 to play. Grimes struggling with Brunson. Now it's Edgecombe on the outside. 8 to shoot. Cross. Bridges stays with him. Edgecombe spins. Edgecombe flips.
No good.
And then stays with the play. Edgecombe the hustle out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And it's going the other way, and it's Edgecombe picking up his 3rd personal foul.
Well, right now, if you're Philadelphia, you appreciate the effort.
Knicks up by 14.
You want to pick up a foul. In the play.
Second 4:26 to go. Knicks up by 14.
There with Brunson, and then again on the loose ball opportunity in Philadelphia. They're an isolation team.
PG in the chat said the Sixers are the worst team in NBA history.
Good job.
Zone here for Philly.
3.
You guys agree with him or you disagree?
Towns with 8 to shoot. It's been his quarter so far. Looking for more on the fend off. Towns got caught. And an Obi with 2. And an Obi off in time. And he taps it.
He is just playing
55-39.
On the offensive end. Inside, outside, mid-range, everywhere getting it done.
Grimes, ball fake, drive, finds the cutter, and again, Oubre this time missed the bunny. Out of bounds. Staying here with Philadelphia, and Anunoby goes right to Mike Brown, says challenge it. Mike Brown looks to the back of his bench, doesn't get the immediate single, and now he does. He's going to try to take the timeout to challenge, and they will award it. So Mike Brown looking for them to take another peek. Let's see what he's looking at. Anunoby was demonstrative, and this one very well could be off of Oubre.
I'm going to take a look at the stats as well. I'm going to go to the scheduled playoff bracket and let you guys know who plays who, so you guys understand the whole system here. If you're just watching right now, coming into the chat, we're going to go over the whole playoff bracket.
A little boost always helps.
Even if, in fact,
access to live music, NBA
the 76ers or the Knicks, whoever wins, has to play the Pistons or the Cavs. Who will be in the Eastern Conference Finals?
5% APY.
Who do you feel is going to the Eastern Conference Finals? Pistons, Cavs, or Knicks 76ers? What team will be in the finals? If the 76ers win this series, they got to play Pistons or Cavs. Will they get to the NBA Finals? If the Knicks win, will they beat the Pistons or the Cavs? Like, who will be in the finals from the Eastern Conference? You got Pistons, the Cavs, the Knicks, or the 76ers?
Only at Burger King. Have it the way. In theaters May 22nd.
Successful challenge for Mike Brown and the Knicks, who had the highest successful winning percentage on their challenges in the regular season. They said it was off of his left pinky. Kelly Oubre last to touch it. See the numbers right there. Brown with another successful.
Did they say left pinky?
I said left pinky.
Okay, that was Noah's synopsis.
Yes, okay. He said it was last off Oubre. I just felt like it needed a little extra detail.
Okay.
Scott Foster was very matter of fact.
That's the Syracuse way. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Well, what's that supposed to mean? 3:46 to play.
Christina's not playing with her Pistons.
In this second quarter. That's true. You did. You do have an honorary Cuse degree. Yeah. You had, as long as you get dinosaur barbecue, we give you credit.
It's like a diploma there.
I don't know how it's done at Durham, but not that apparently. Half the shot clock gone. Towns fires it for Hart on the attack. Going right at Edgecombe and scores.
And I like how Josh Hart didn't settle right there. Edgecombe was giving him space.
If you're watching live right now, smack that like button and subscribe right now.
64%.
If we get to 100 likes on the show in the next 30 seconds, we'll give $100 out to a lucky person.
Oubre, drive, Embiid feeling some of a hit on the outside. Remember the
There's going to be a lot of people joining the show here into the second half.
That was on April 10th, and Embiid now healed over after what looked like a shot to his midsection area, and that's exactly what he's pointing at.
If it's your first time watching our channel, put first time in the chat.
I don't imagine that's
and yes, we'll spin the wheel.
In that general vicinity, and Embiid just trying to.
Here's your first chance to spin the wheel. Here's your first chance. Pay attention. 82,577. If we get to 82,600, 23 subscribers in the next minute, one lucky person will spin the wheel. As soon as we tick up and do it. Subscribe right now.
His shoe is getting stretched
out. Got 1 minute to go. 23 subscribers. Let's go, baby.
As well, now dealing with potentially the ill effects of the appendectomy. Brunson going right at him. Hope pull up and hit.
And you think the Garden crowd wanted that matchup right there? You could hear as soon as Brunson had the ball. He turns Embiid, stops on a dime, and raises up over the top.
Maxey tight-roping that midcourt strike. Goes right at Towns. He draws the foul and puts it in. Towns has three. Maxey with a chance for three.
And that's pretty much the saving grace on the offensive end for Philadelphia, getting to the line. When Maxey gets downhill so fast and just goes right into the contact there of Towns. And then talk about picking on someone who's injured right there. Embiid was laboring earlier. Brunson goes right at him. That's still bothering Joel Embiid, but Karl-Anthony Towns, 3 fouls right now. Knicks up 50.
Basketball's such a tough sport because so many freaking players are there for so long.
Interesting to watch.
It's like the new players come in, it's like you don't really have a spot. Like you're talking Paul George. I mean, you're talking Towns has been there for a while.
Comfortable with Robinson.
Embiid's been there for a while.
To play so they can't just.
I mean, you go to the Lakers, you're just seeing player after player. Like, okay, they've been here a long time.
See what the strategy calls for. Maxey after the slow start is up to 10 points. Give him 11.
Well, a lot can happen here in the last 2:40 going into half. But if I'm Mike Brown, you're going to have to keep both Robinson and Towns on the bench, regardless of what happens here.
They're going to dare Hunt to beat them. And Anunoby didn't catch it cleanly. Bridges with a good look. And he missed the three. Rebound to Hart. Second chance for New York.
Rebound.
Bridges in the corner.
Boom. Oh, my God.
I love the confidence there for Bridges. Even though a little shaky in round one, he's reloading off the offensive rebound. Great effort by Josh Hart to get that second look.
Embiid against Hunt. They'll let him go to work. They'll go in and out.
Oh, Embiid in and out. 62-45.
And Hart is hit as he tried to split the two.
Brunson hit a three-pointer, but it was after the foul.
You talk about the heart of the Garden right there. One of the best offensive rebounders as a perimeter player. And then the awareness
in the chat right now. Now that we got more people coming into the building. 250 people in the chat. Drop your states in the chat. Everybody drop your states in the chat. Let people know where you are based, because when they're coming in, they're talking to you. They want to know where you're from. Drop those states, baby.
Well, don't miss a playoff moment with the NBA app. Tap to watch games live, explore every second round matchup, and go behind the scenes in the Moments tab. Download the app today.
But Josh,
we got New York.
No, he's only got 5 points. He's got 6 rebounds.
Florida, Michigan.
5 assists, 3 steals, and is plus 13. He has had a monster.
Let's see who's from where you're from.
He is 0 for 1 after that first miss at the free throw line, but he does hit the second. The Knicks as a team are now just 4 for 9 at the charity stripe, but they lead by 18, matching their largest cushion of this first half. They're trying to go right back at Embiid, and this time he'll fly in for the easy deuce.
And Joel right there, before the double team could come, just spins baseline.
We got those New Yorkers in here.
They have to find a way to get some stops.
Brunson makes that difficult.
Just too easy right now.
We got Jersey in the building.
They want, and I like how everybody's getting involved. It's not just one person for the Knicks scoring on the offensive end.
Final 90 seconds of this opening half. George dancing on Hart. He'll pull tough contested shot. Maybe tough for some.
Those count right there.
Make that look easy.
PG now at 11.
New Mexico in the building.
In double figures for Philly. Brunson gets the roll.
Wow.
That type of night for Jalen Brunson.
Brunson is on fire.
18. Now he make that 21 in the first half.
Maxey slicing his way through the lane. Quickly, Hart up the floor. Brunson, 9 of 13 shooting, 2 of 5 from 3 with those 21 points. Working on Grimes. Got him in the air, and he'll draw the contact.
In the chat right now, are the Knicks that good?
Now 3.
Or are the 76ers playing that bad right now?
It's another turn.
Are the Knicks that good, or are the 76ers playing that damn bad right now?
3, getting the paint. He is getting, as you said, whatever he wants. Just too easy right now for the Knicks offense. 66% from the field. 50% from 3, and the MVP chance raining down for Jalen Brunson.
Emirates NBA Cup MVP this year. The Knicks the first Cup champ to move past round 1 of the NBA playoffs this year. McBride's going to check in for Brunson. He was just walking his way onto the floor before the horn sounded for him.
I'll pull the stats up in just a second again.
Free throw up to 22 points.
I'll read all the points.
Excuse me. One more free throw now. They did give him the shooting foul in the act there on 3. So it'll be McBride coming in for Anunoby. It'll be McBride, Brunson, Bridges, Hart, and Porty, the 5 on the floor. You see Edge come frustrated in this first half. And this Knicks offense that put up 126 points in Game 5 against Atlanta and 140 in the Game 6 win is now up to 71 in the first half.
Everybody was thinking save something for Game 1, but apparently they didn't need to.
You think Boston wore him out?
George back to Maxey. 2-for-1 opportunity here. Maxey will take it, and he can't hit. Porty clears the board. Just a 7-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Brunson's got the last 8 for New York. 24 on the night. They're on their feet already at the Mecca.
71-21.
8 to shoot. George
Yo, I see the updated scoreboard.
Work with. Brunson cross. McBride.
3 ball.
It's Hart. 3 ball. Short. Weak side rebound goes to Bridges. 3 seconds left. Brunson got it.
Yo.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson hit the freaking buzzer beater 3 ball
27 points
to go up.
And the Knicks lead by 23.
23 points.
Well, guys, it's only fitting on that last possession.
Oh, my God.
The offensive rebound. Get the ball to Brunson now.
Everybody drop Brunson in the chat right now.
It doesn't matter.
Everybody put Brunson in the chat right now if you think he is balling.
27 here for the Knicks.
Let's go to Ashley.
Well, OG, that's the way to end the half. But
30-plus paint points for you guys compared to Philly just in the teens. How are you guys getting your work done inside?
Just being aggressive, moving the ball, and then just being aggressive, attacking the paint.
There's obviously a strategy for Philly getting to the line like that. How do you adjust the game in the next half to just try and keep them off that free throw line?
Just being smart, keeping our hands back, but still remaining aggressive, and just being smart, talking, communicating.
Okay, thanks so much. Good luck the next half.
Thank you.
Maria?
Appreciate it, Ashley. Coming up on the American Express at the half, the Knicks in full command at the Garden. We saw Melo hop out his seat a couple of times.
Wow.
We talked about how they maintained their rhythm for the first 24 after this.
I got the stats for you right now.
Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture for them. Everybody get. I'll get this guy.
Fit everyone in with iPhone 17 Pro. And stay connected with AT&T.
Is anybody making any money right now, Brunson?
They made it. We got this, guys. Come on.
Get iPhone 17 Pro on us with iPhone trade-in. Any condition.
Yep. Nope. I'm just saying right now, this game, you know what sucks? You get to the playoffs, and it's like, I get it. They did have a long-ass Game 7. Boston did wear these teams out. I knew this was going to happen. You watch these games get played. The Knicks played some good basketball games, too. It isn't like the Knicks, won right away. They had some games, too. If you take a look at it right now, let me pull the stats up for you guys that are watching live right now in the chat. I'm going to pull the stats up for you real quick. Here we go. So you guys can hear what's actually going on here as we're at halftime. I got here Paul George, 11, Embiid, 12, Oubre Jr., 10, Maxey, 13, Josh Hart, 6, Bridges, 9, Brunson, 27 points in the first half, McBride, 5. Okay, that's what we're looking at right now. I'm going to pull up the full box score in just a second. But here we go. Paul George, 11, Joel Embiid, 12. And then let me go down here. Let me take a look at all the Knicks players here. So, Anunoby, 13, Towns, 10, Josh Hart, 6, Bridges, 9, and Brunson, 27. Does anybody else need rebounds? We can give you the rebounds as well. So you have all the updated scores here at halftime. But really what it comes down to is there are a lot. I mean, I do get playing Game 7, getting burnt out, showing up, balling. It's playoff basketball. It's put up or shut up. It's do or die. We already know this is win or go home time. Every team has injuries. Every team is tired. Every team is traveling. Every team had ups and downs. But guess what? Every team that is playing right now had a success story because they came out on top in the last round. So even though they're tired and all that, sit down for a few minutes, get some Gatorade, get some water, get back in the game. Whatever you got to do, ice up at halftime, get ice in stem, get what you got to get, but show up for the city. Because right now, Knicks win at home, which is what you would expect teams to do at home. This is a home game for the Knicks, but it's right down the street from Philadelphia. Philadelphia has tons of fans in here. Philly has tons of fans in here. So it isn't like that's a problem. What it comes down to right now is really going to be the guy. I mean, Brunson is just, the balls are dropping. No point intended. No point intended. Balls is dropping out here. You know what I'm saying?
American Express at the half.
Here we go. Halftime conversation right here.
Game 1 of the second round. Jalen Brunson, 27 points, ties the most he's had in the first half all season. And the Knicks shoot at 65% from the half. Actually higher than they shot in the first half when they scored 83 against the Hawks. Just picking up right where they left off. Here's the game you can trust, presented by American.
Is anybody drinking anything right now?
14 scored the last 11 points.
Is anybody drinking anything right now? We all sipping on.
More than impressive was JB in that first half. Welcome back inside the studio. Maria Taylor, the Hall of Famers here. Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, and Carmelo Anthony. Let's just start with JB, because the stars were going to show up. You want Melo to go first? And what we saw? What did you see from JB in that first half?
I saw from the beginning of the game, JB looking like he's ready to get this game over with. He started off the game aggressive. We all know he lead the first quarter in points in the NBA, and he showed that today. 27 points in the first half. Philly didn't have an answer for JB in this first half. When they switch, he's hunting the switch. He's hunting Joel Embiid on the switch. He took a page out of Atlanta book from last series and he applied it to this book right now. And so we're going to hunt Joel Embiid off of those pick and rolls. If you want to sit back in that drop,
be right back. Grabbing some drinks for the second half.
Gonna live for that all day long.
Getting the line up for live callers.
Where's the physicality, right? Where's the pressure? He was getting everything and anything he wanted. And it's not, and on the Philadelphia side, on the offensive side, it's not like they played bad because they had 4 guys in double figures. It's just they had somebody on the other side that was amazing and really just took advantage of everything that they gave him. I looked for Philly to be extremely physical with him in the second half to kind of cut that water off and see if somebody else could beat him, because right now he's rolling. And here's the other thing. When the Knicks played the Hawks, they made sure Brunson had to guard on their other end to take away some of that. Good call. Yeah. Right now, Jalen Brunson sits in the corner while they're featuring Joel, which I understand, but at some point you have to make him guard, because if not, he's good and fresh to go on the other end, and you're seeing the effects of that.
Well, this is why he got 27 points. And this is why the Knicks got 30 paint points too, right? 30-plus paint points. Well, they just dominating the whole game. Offensively, defensively, they more aggressive than Philly. They beating Philly to the loose basketballs out there. And they just have a little bit more grit and hunger than Philly right now in the first half.
Well, you mentioned the points in the paint. We'll get to what Cat was able to do, too, in that first half. He did have 10 points, putting a little bit of pressure on the defense in the interior for 76ers.
I mean, Cat, he's been doing what he's been doing. If we're looking at these plays right here, Cat's vision is what really helps the New York Knicks. When he's able to be in that top of the key, that top of the paint, on top of the three, now he's able to see the whole floor. In that case, he saw OG getting the back door. And this is Golden State offense right here. You just set the up screen, and one guy cut to the basket, one guy pops. So we're going to play that little two-man game on here. And here, I pass the ball. I got you guys open. Drummond, you don't know whether to be back or be up. I'm going to shoot this. I'm one of the best three-point shooting big men in this league.
I feel like just that subtle move on their offensive side of getting Cat involved at the top of the key, being the initiator on some of those passes, really unlocked their offense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the offense has been rolling really for the Knicks over the last, 3 games now, all the way into this first half. So we'll see what they have for the second. But everybody is eating right now in the Mecca. Just throw it up. It's going down. Big lead for the Knicks.
There's going out to eat.
There's a massive lead for the Knicks. I mean, this is a massive lead for the Knicks. A little smoke break. Okay, a little smoke break. I feel you, a little smoke break, doing what you got to do. Doing what you got to do. You guys are sitting out there right now. It's halftime. Get right back to the game in just a second. Stop, scoop the mix string. Say that. Hey, babe, we'll smoke in a minute, okay? Let's smoke it up. So I went over there and I had to get, something to drink a little bit.
Be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
At the Half is brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express.
What's going on?
We're less than 10 minutes from tip-off between the Timberwolves and the Spurs on Peacock and NBCSN. It's official, Anthony Edwards will be available, but he'll be coming off the bench for the first time in his playoff career and just the third time since his rookie season back in 2020-2021. But it's the first time we're seeing him since Game 4 of the first round against the Nuggets. Remember, he had suffered a left knee injury.
Timberwolves or Spurs?
Let's take a look at the DraftKings live player prop.
Timberwolves or Spurs? Who you got tonight?
Still get in on the action. After putting up 27 in the first half, what does Jalen Brunson have in store for us in the second half? DraftKings says, guess what? He can get to 39 because he scored 11 straight to close out the first half. So that feels like easy money to me. We still have a second half, 24 minutes to play. I think the Knicks are still scoring. They're in the locker room.
DraftKings have Brunson at 39.
One at the half.
He scored 27 in the first half. So they're saying he's only going to get 12 points in the second half.
Sportsbook. All customers can get a profit
12
every game day during the NBA playoffs. Download the app and use promo code DUNK when you sign up.
If Brunson has 27 at the half, what do you think Brunson is going to end up with? Literally, people watching live right now. If Brunson has 27 at halftime, what do you think he's going to end up at the end of the game? Now, I'm not saying he's going to double. I'm not saying he has 27, so he's going to score 54 points. I'm not saying that. He's got 27. He lit it up to get 12 points in the whole rest of the game. If that's what I just heard correctly, he's not making sense. Because we'll get to the foul line. He'll hit at least 5, 6, 7 points from the foul line, probably. Then 3 more buckets the whole game. I don't know. I think I got to take the over on that. He's got 27 points. They're saying he'll end with 39. I'm going with Brunson's going to score more than 12 in the second half. If I heard that correctly, that might be a pick right now if you guys go jump on. I think I heard that correctly. It literally just saw it on the screen. It said Brunson 39, and he's got 27 already. To end up at 39, I think that would be a pick that I would take. And I would take the over just because I think he'll get to the foul line. I think he'll score plenty of points on the foul line. Even into the fourth quarter, if he starts to get fouled at the end of the game, they pass the ball into him, inbound the ball. He hits a couple, foul shots late in the game. That's in it. And if the game even gets if the game gets remotely close, okay, then he's gonna score a lot more than that. But the problem is if it stays a blowout, they might take Brunson out the game. Okay, that's the problem. Brunson plays the whole third. You get to the fourth, up by 20. They might take Brunson out the game for a while. And that's where, these betting apps, they understand. Like, hey, Brunson's going to play third quarter, but he puts up 10 points and he doesn't play the fourth. But I don't think that's good. I think Jalen's going to play in the fourth. Even they're up by 20. I think he'll play at least 5-6 minutes in the fourth quarter.
More than us. So DraftKings
that gets him set up. I think he's going to score. If he's got 27 right now, I think he's going to score 15, 16 in the second half. That puts it over that 39 mark. That's just my point. But we'll see what happens. He did light it up. He did play extremely well in the first half. So we'll see how that pans out. People just joining us right now, just coming to the chat. Who you got?
A lot.
Who do you think is going to win this series? Forget tonight's game. Who do you think is going to win the series tonight? Knicks, 76ers for the series. People watching live right now, coming to the chat. Knicks or 76ers for the series, not for tonight's game, for the entire series. Who do you think is going to take it?
Palpable energy in the world's most famous arena. Paul George, nylon.
It's game time. People in here right now trying to see what's going on. This is the only place where you can hear the whole game right here. Tomorrow, action-packed tomorrow night for the Lakers game. Do not miss it. There's going to be thousands of people in the chat for the Lakers game tomorrow.
Back-to-back halves for New York with explosive offense. The first half against Atlanta in Game 6 was a different level.
76ers number 7.
On par with it. Back with you, No Eagle. Hall of Famer Grant Hill.
Knicks, I believe, number 3.
Comedy and Jalen Brunson set the tone in the first quarter and then finished with a bang at the end of the second.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson had a fantastic playoff first half. performance.
It's
Really,
Grant Hill.
Team chipped in, dominated points in the paint, efficient from the three-point line, and great defense as a team.
Boy, and we'll see if Philadelphia, who just came off a grueling 7-game series, played Game 7 just 2 nights ago in Boston, can they have any answer defensively?
And here they go, back on the court.
Right now is just totally rolling.
And before the start of the second half, I actually had a chance to catch up with Nick Nurse. Ash?
That's right, guys. He said, obviously, they threw a big punch at us offensively, but you just have to think that some of the...
If you're watching live right now, over 200 people in the chat, hit that thumbs up button, hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe right now so you do not get kicked out the stream.
Great defensively.
It will be a subscriber-only stream here shortly.
I laughed when I asked him, hey, the plan on the 2 bigs is working, and he said, yeah, we'll see how it goes this next half, but the biggest thing, too, is just to free up Tyrese and hopefully get him into rhythm starting in this third.
And actually, before the game, Nick Nurse said to us he wasn't sure how this series was going to be played. He had to see how Game 1 went and the way that the Knicks were going to play 76ers. As Scott Foster calls this Philadelphia ball, Jalen Brunson with his 8th 20-plus point half in a first half in his playoff career. He had 14 in the first quarter, 13 in the second quarter, 27 overall on the night. Let's see what Philly does offensively to start here. And it's engulfed by Brunson. Here comes Hart. The runaway train.
Wow.
What a read, though, by Brunson to snap back and just pick that pass off. You know, they're setting that ball.
The Knicks are ready getting on the board.
Snap it back on the pop, and they're going the other way.
25-point Knick lead. And Embiid missed it. Oubre, the follow, goes down.
What's up, Robert?
Well, the points in the paint were a big discrepancy in that first half as well. Now it's up to 34-8.
Everybody put an R in the chat and say what's up to Robert.
The defense of New York, as good as I've seen in a while. And really, other than those 14 free throws, I mean, the Philadelphia offense just out of sorts and really struggling against this pressure from New York.
Take away from Edgecombe. Maxey running with him. Maxey attack, keeps the ball, hangs, and he missed it short.
Oh, Lord.
From Hart in transition.
Here go the Knicks.
Numbers the other way. Open man is Towns. Thought about the 3. Bridges on the extra. Looking to drive. Reset. Hart 10 to shoot.
Oh, threw it away.
Airmailed it.
And guys, I thought Maxey could have given that up to Edgecombe and then got it back. It wasn't
up 23 in the third.
A really tough shot. Maxey pleading his case, and actually he probably has one there. Bridges looked like might have got him. Josh Hart going up to contest. But I thought if you give that up early, you can get that thing back in a 2-on-1.
Oh my God.
Embiid against Towns with 3 fouls. Double from Bridges. And again, right into the hands of Brunson. And Anunoby.
Oh, slammed. 78-56.
The offensive execution very poor.
Wow.
And obviously those live ball turnovers leading to easy opportunities in transition. But Paul George just continues.
Wow. Anunoby going removed. Paul George steps it back, and George the one guy that's found really any type of rhythm in this game, especially from the perimeter.
He's 4 of 5 from 3.
Brunson with the ball.
Starter who was not in double figures in that first half. George swiping at Towns. These 2 very close friends off the court.
I'm going to see if Brunson hits something.
8 to shoot now for Brunson. Right back to Towns in that same short corner. 4 to shoot. Embiid there. Hook it. Bridges got left alone.
For 2. 80-56.
Cut there on the baseline. And Towns with the vision, able to find him there.
Up 24. 9 minutes to go in the third.
What a beautiful play there by the Knicks.
And then the steal. Maxey fouls Bridges.
The activity level of New York, a lot like Game 6 in Atlanta, where they are just being so.
How the moderators doing out there tonight?
The post double. You got Oubre.
Yeah, Vaughn was in here.
Just to no man's land. Jalen Brunson throwing it ahead, and OG Anunoby doing the rest.
Philadelphia did such a good job in the first round taking care of the basketball. They were #1 in fewest turnovers at 10.7 a game. They already have 3 in the first 3 minutes of this quarter. Bridges looking to drive. Now Anunoby for 3. Timeout, Nick Nurse. New York continuing with the momentum from the end of the second. Opens up a 27-point lead.
I'm not going to lie. I don't think anybody's seen it looking like this. Actually, Jose in the chat said it's going to be a blowout. Jose did say that in the chat. But oh my God. FR said, yup, time to mess everyone bets up and bring the bench. That's exactly what will happen in the chat right now. That shit is so true. Like when they get blown out, then the Knicks will bring in the bench players. That's what I was saying. And everybody's got, oh, Brunson, from the beginning, if you said Brunson's going to score 35 or 32 or 33 or whatever, he's at 27 already. He's easily going to get that. But then if they get blown out and they're like, let's rest our players. We're up 20 freaking whatever, right? Let's rest our players. Then what? Take them all out and then what? Everyone that's betting on a damn game is pissed off? I can see that happening right now. People in the chat. I can see people coming here getting pissed off. It just, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. People in the chat right now, you know what I'm talking about.
Technically,
yeah, Von's going to call in. I'm waiting for his ass to call in. Let me see what he's talking about right now. Hold on a second. Let me see what Von's talking about. Because he was supposed to call in. Let me call him right now and see what the hell he's doing. Hold on a second. I'm going to put him on blast, too.
You can grab one with 2 toppings for $8.99.
I'm going to put him on blast right now. See what's going on with V. Let's see what's going on with him. I'm calling him right now. See if I can get him on the line real quick. Let me see if it's working. Let's see what happens here. I got pinned. I still got a freaking halftime pin real quick. Knicks versus 76ers. Let me pin that. Hold on a second, people. There we go.
I could do this all day.
Tight game for game 2 for sure. Game 2. 76ers better do something for game 2 because game 1 is not looking that damn good. Christina said it's pouring down raining up there. At least I can catch up on my shots right now. By the way, I did pour 5 shots in this drink. Okay, so you know, from the first one to this one. I poured 5 shots because I owed about 7. And tonight, if you're watching live, smack the like button, join the show, subscribe to the channel. We're live every damn day. And tomorrow, it's going to be freaking crazy for the Lakers game. There's going to be thousands of people in the chat tomorrow, so make sure you're here early, people. Do not come late to the show tomorrow. It's going to get crazy.
6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No eating the crime scene.
Just a little carrot. The Sheep Detectives. Rated PG. Friday.
I'm so happy I get to walk you ladies around on your first day at NBC and Peacock. Let's go.
Talk about a Hall of Fame career.
Kind of like somebody else.
Will the Knicks win the NBA Finals? In the chat, yes or no? Will the Knicks take the NBA Finals in the chat right now?
And Robert, we talk about the offense of the Knicks, but it's been a clinic defensively for New York, especially to start this second half in the passing lane, swarming on defense, every pass contested, leading to easy transition baskets. And of course here, just double teaming active hands. All Maxey could do there was foul. So the activity level, the energy, and the commitment to playing defense hasn't wavered to start this second half.
Edgecombe, look out below. VJ Edgecombe gets upstairs.
He comes off that ball screen. He is flying off there, gets around Brunson, and he is cleared for takeoff from that right wing.
Meanwhile, OG Anunoby continuing what was his highest scoring playoff series of his career, 21.5.
How about the Pistons?
Trying against Atlanta, the follow from Towns.
And just no resistance defensively. New York able to get down the lane with ease. Points in the paint. They've been dominant, 40 points in the paint in this game thus far.
Right back to Edgecombe, get Brunson involved in the action. And then Towns with a swat. Edgecombe finds the loose ball with 6 to shoot. Right back on Brunson. Edgecombe long strides for 2.
We saw it a little bit in that Atlanta series where the matchup will hunt Jalen Brunson. He has been fabulous offensively. So to make him work on this end, wise by Edgecombe back-to-back possessions.
Just over 4 minutes gone in the third. Knicks led by 27 a moment ago. Back to zone defensively. Towns attacks it.
And even against the zone, the 2-3 zone right there, just attack off the bounce. Find those gaps, unselfish play.
Knicks in 5.
The Knicks continue to thrive.
George cross, drive, try to kick it. Edgecombe with a save. George relocates. Can't hit the 3.
In the chat right now, Can the Knicks get back in, or sorry, can the Sixers get back in this game? Yes or no?
10 of 18 from 3.
Lala knows the time it is. If you're watching live right now, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sports Everyday Conversation, live right here, live guests, interesting topics.
They're going to call the foul, and it will be 3 free throws for Embiid.
And as you know, we're giving the statistics from 3. I think Towns heard you. Wanted to add on to that there. 57% from the three-point line. Points in the paint. I mean, just everything you would want on the offensive end for New York clicking. And as we talked about during that timeout, in seasons past, it was all Jalen Brunson, isolation. Guys stood around and watched him play. Mike Brown has come in, diversify the offense, more movement, more sets. Guys are getting involved, and it hasn't sacrificed or hasn't compromised Brunson's ability to go get a bucket as well. Much harder to defend these new Knicks.
And on top of that, Grant, guys just thriving in their roles.
Yeah.
Josh Hart so impactful in that first half. OG Anunoby playing some of the best basketball of his career. And you still have Brunson and his ability to do what we know he can. You have it is a tough team to slow down right now with the confidence and just the way they're playing.
That was the second of 3 free throws, and Anunoby went for the rebound.
How about Ant-Man?
For Philly. Meanwhile, our second
Timberwolves and the Spurs.
NBCSN has
The Timberwolves and the Spurs.
is going to come off the bench to see Terrence Shannon.
2 other tough teams.
Really played well in that
Wemby.
killer in Game 6 at home in the first round against Denver. Him and Jaden McDaniels being big reasons why Minnesota is on round 2. One more for Embiid, and he goes 2 for 3. So 14 now for Embiid, 13 for Maxey, 12 for Oubre, and 14 for Paul George. Well, the Knicks have gotten 27 from Brunson, 17 from Towns, and 18 from Anunoby. Hard drive and kick. It's Towns again on the outside. Missed the 3, rebound to Embiid.
Finally a stop. And honestly, that 2-3 zone, it is porous to the middle. Still, New York getting wherever they want.
Edgecombe comes up short, and he lost his shoe. It's a 5-on-4. Open man, Hart drive to the corner. Bridges, bottom.
And so smart from Hart, driving there, collapsing the defense, forcing them to help, and creating that open corner 3 from Mikal Bridges.
How about the way he met his pass, too? Maxey was lurking there for a steal. Josh Hart meeting the pass and making the next play for his teammate.
George scissors through and finishes, plus the foul.
Well, nothing is going right here for Philadelphia. VJ Edgecombe hits the floor, and he comes right out of that shoe right there. Now New York's got numbers, and Mikal Bridges, those shooting woes behind him. He's knocked down some jumpers here tonight, and New York's offense just keeps on clicking.
Again, let's go back for Philadelphia, the way that they started their series against Boston. Not just down 3-1, but as Nick Nurse said to us, we played awful in 2 of those 3 losses to start. 32-point loss in Game 1, 32-point loss in Game 4. Game 2 was that impressive win on the road, and then Game 3 was highly competitive with Jason Tatum making a big 3 late.
Isn't it crazy when you're watching a playoff game?
A team that, as Nick Nurse said,
you're like, this is going to be good.
That they went through what they.
You're like, how the hell does someone get blown out in a playoff game?
Adversity actually brings a team closer together. They feel like they're the closest they've been all season.
Well, assuming this game continues.
Top teams in the NBA.
Take care of business as they've done thus far. This Philadelphia team, I mean, they will bounce back. Mentally tough, a lot of grit and resilience, and they will adapt and adjust and continue to.
Now people are looking at their bets. Everybody checking a look at their bets right now.
Rebound up ahead, trying to get it to George, but beat to the basketball by Bridges. McBride, no.
Oh,
Hart
Lord.
was left all alone, and he didn't recognize it. Half the shot clock gone now for McBride. Wow. Bridges step away.
The Knicks are playing lights out.
Amazing how just a week or two, and this guy
96-65, up by 31 in the 3rd.
Down for New York.
And another timeout for Nick Nurse in Philadelphia. Bridges with 8 in this third quarter. He is up to 17 on the night.
Jeff Lee.
In complete control at home.
Everybody in the chat right now.
When you don't order furniture from Wayfair, it's natural to...
That's what I was saying, Jose.
Like, what if it doesn't fit the space? Or what if it...
You need Embiid over 25 points?
What if it doesn't hold up? What if your friend...
Did anybody else bet on Embiid scoring points tonight?
With Wayfair, you don't have to wonder what if.
Did anybody else bet tonight on Embiid scoring points? That's a good question right now. Embiid scoring points. If that's part of the problem, you know, and here's the other thing. They might actually even sit Embiid. If shit gets too bad, there really is no point for him to stay in the game just to get hurt. So I could see Embiid also getting sat. So that's a problem. That's another problem for people's bets. People are like, yo, I'm betting on the game for real. I can see that happening. Commercial break right now. We need 10 more subscribers right now. If you're watching live for the first time on our show, we always have thousands of people because there's a blowout tonight. It is what it is. We always have thousands of people on our show tomorrow night for the Lakers game. There's going to be thousands of people in the chat. Make sure you subscribe right now so you can get notified when we go live. We want you to get notified as soon as we go live on our platform right away so you can tap in right away.
Step down, watch
Hit that notification bell so you can tap right into the show. We had live callers calling into the building.
Watch this. So you don't feel stuck on...
Everybody in the chat, tell everybody to subscribe. We need 10 subscribers right now to hit 82,600, baby.
88 pounds.
Let me see what's going on here, people. 96-65, 5 minutes ago in the third quarter, and they're calling timeouts. I'm like, you might as well let this shit breeze through.
Dose of the Wegovy injection.
You know what I mean? You might as well let people... You need Maxey above 20?
You use needles. Don't take it...
Okay.
Had MTC or MEN2.
Anybody else got any bets in the chat right now? Let's take a look at your bets right now.
Down and call your doctor.
I need Embers for 42, PRA, and Maxey for 36.
Severe side effects.
Yeah, I see you. I see you right now. I see your bets right now coming in.
Before scheduled procedures with anesthesia.
Jeff Lee said, nope, not betting on any New York teams or Philly teams. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan or anything doing with Texas.
Side effects.
All right. Jeff Lee's on the Texas.
Hydration and
Texas, what? Rangers? What you got?
Doctor about Zepbound.
You got Texas Rangers. You got the Cowboys. You got college football.
Oh, bad news, guys.
What else you got over there, Jeff Lee?
More bad news. Xfinity is now half our price.
Which state has the best teams all around? Like, you talk football, you talk basketball, you talk baseball. Like, what state has the best teams all around?
Unmarked bills.
That's tough, right? Because you got the Knicks now balling, but the Giants and the Jets have been trash.
For fiber-powered Wi-Fi and mobile.
It's tough, right?
Price.
Dallas.
The player spotlight brought to
Who
you.
you got out there? What state has the best team?
Another monster performance. The crazy thing, early in that Atlanta series, there were some criticisms of the way that he played. Those have been answered in a loud way. Game 5 in Atlanta, 39 points, 8 assists. And then tonight, just fantastic all around. 27 points, 10 of 15 from the field. He has gotten wherever and whatever he's wanted in this game 1 against Philly.
Approaching 5 minutes to play in this third quarter. And now Embiid and Maxey are off the floor for Philly as Edwards comes off shooting.
Just a simple action, pin down Justin Edwards, and he is a guy that's out there to let it fly from 3. 37% in the regular season. Out of that timeout, Nick Nurse draws it up for him to drill it.
First bench points of the game for Philadelphia. They got Edwards, Grimes, Drummond, Barlow, and Edgecombe on the floor. And Grimes does it up, the answer. Now Grimes looking to push the pace. See if maybe getting some rest for Embiid and Maxey after the 7-game series. Drummond can't hit on that corner 3. That's been his new specialty.
4 of 6 from 3 in the Boston series.
And shot nearly 36% in the regular season.
And he may have the best 3-point celebration.
It's high up there.
It's expensive. That's what it is.
According to Nick Nurse, it certainly is. But Drummond is now going to...
They are almost up 30 freaking points.
And Anunoby will come back in for Hart.
Holy shit.
4:25 to play.
In the chat, over, under.
You talk about
Over or under, Knicks score 125.
Embiid.
Over or under, Knicks score 125.
A ton of minutes for a guy coming back from an appendectomy. Oubre, Edgecombe, George, and Grimes, they all played the bulk of those minutes. You wonder if maybe Nick Nurse understands that game one, down big, got to get them some rest, hoping that they can be a little fresher for game two.
But definitely the big picture for Nick Nurse and his team, understands exactly what you were just saying right there. And we may not see those guys the rest of the game, but also it's an opportunity for the guys off the bench to show some.
Over or under, people. Knicks score 125. Brunson still in the game.
Top of that, Embiid, this is his 5th straight game. He's not played 6 in a row since December of 2023. So just the strain on his body and everything that he's going through with the appendectomy.
Nick Nurse has called for a challenge here with his team down big.
He's calling for a challenge. Y'all are going to think I'm crazy. I know the game is damn near over. But I'll say this. If the 76ers can pinch a little 5 to 7 point run here, think about it for a second. 96-68. If they go into, let's just say they go into the fourth quarter, right? And we're talking, instead of being 96-68, we're talking like 96-78. I'm just giving the example. They pinch a little bit of points here, right here, get into the fourth and ball out. The game's not over, but if I had to bet my money, obviously I'm betting the game's over. But the game realistically isn't over just yet because there's so much time. But if I had to bet my money, obviously I'm going to say the game's over. But if they can pinch some points here right now, they got 68, right? It looks bad. You got 9, 6. If they get into the 70s, right? Well, see what happens here.
Here's the last play. Nick Nurse wanted the challenge, and Scott Foster looks like he is.
But yes, if I had to bet my money, I'd say.
It's been determined that there was a loose ball foul that was to be called on Clarkson. Therefore, this is a successful challenge. They will not be charged a timeout, and they will be able to challenge subsequent plays.
So, successful challenge from New York in the first half. Now from Philly here in the third quarter as Clarkson is going to pick up the personal foul. And Philadelphia will take over down by.
I told you. Look at the bet right there. Didn't I tell you guys about that bet? 125 right there.
Early in this third quarter.
Over 125
but New York
to win 3,050.
Locked in, focused really from the opening tip tonight.
So they don't think the Knicks are going to score over 125.
We came out this first half. We dominated. Let's really come out and punch him in the mouth early.
And then
Reem said it's over.
McBride got a hand on it. They'll do it again.
Well, when we talked about some of the resiliency that Philadelphia has faced throughout the year, but how about New York going down to Atlanta? And then from that moment on, they have just been so locked in as a group.
They have looked like a different team.
Who will take game 2? Knicks or 76ers? Who do you think will take game 2?
So Drummond with another turnover. Only 3 bench points. 4 different players have played off the bench tonight for Philly. Edwards with the only.
Jeff Lee's going bananas.
They are 1 for 4 off the bench. All of
I already have my 3 shots.
Meanwhile, New York has gotten themselves a little bit more out of those reserves. Just 9 points off the bench for the Knicks. 76ers with 5 turnovers in this third quarter. Drummond camping out, looking to attack now on Robinson. Oh boy. Back down. Drummond drop step in traffic, and a foul finally called. And an Obi came over on the help. And we'll see if it's OG who picks it up. And it is. That'll be number 3.
Did you say, oh boy?
You could tell he was loading up to make something happen.
Something was going to happen.
Indifferent. Something was going to happen there with the Drummond straight ISO.
Drummond on Robinson. I mean, that was the back down from the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Can we get it again?
Yeah, let's go.
Edgecombe. Edwards.
Did you take the bet at 120?
And Barlow is there for the offensive rebound. Second chance. Grimes attack. Edgecombe loaded up. And he hits the 3.
And Barlow, who's checked in the game, only 40 minutes in that entire first round series against the Celtics. But his activity, a guy who loves to get on the offensive glass, he may be a guy that Nick Nurse goes to later on in this series.
maybe establishing some momentum as well going into that second game. And that was a travel for Anunoby.
3 minutes ago.
For New York. 3 minutes left in this third. Look at.
See what? 96-71.
You know, he's always known as a jokester and goes right up to the ultimate jokester, Jimmy Fallon says.
Now look, I got the Knicks, obviously. But 96-71, they're kind of creeping a little bit.
Head coming down. Thought he was hit. Instead, Robinson collects the rebound. The defense for New York has been impressive. 42% from the floor for Philly. 8 of 23 from 3. And another foul is going to send Brunson to the free throw line. It'll be the third team foul on Philly and number 4 on Edwards.
He just puts you in jail as a defender. And he's so good at putting on the brakes there. Dustin Edwards doing his best, but I mean, it's such a tough cover.
27 points, 3 assists, all 27 coming in the first half. You think about what he did a couple of years ago in that first round series with 40+ points in the final 3 games against Philadelphia. Keeping tabs on that other game over in San Antonio. They've got the color block working again in each section.
If you're watching live in the building right now, make sure you join our show. We're live every day at 6 p.m. unless we have a playoff game. If we don't, we're live right here at 6 p.m. You can jump on our show. You can call into the damn show. I had a lot of live callers calling in because it was a blowout. I didn't have people call in.
You know your dad. Meanwhile, we talked about what Brunson did in that last.
We need 9 more subscribers to hit 82,600.
He was dueling with Maxey with 46 in that epic Game 5 here at the Garden. Blind play clock, spray it out, ball drive, edge come with 2, has to get to the rim, and he was fouled. And Anunoby and Robinson again both in the vicinity. And
lead is still 27.
Nope, make it Robinson is going to pick up his 4.
Guys are just a few seconds behind on the scoreboard there.
Attack the closeout.
Let me update the scoreboard for you guys.
With the last 2 3-point attempts, goes right into the body, absorbing the
there we go.
And Robinson, I think, reaching down, trying to make a play on the ball is what ultimately why he got charged for that foul.
I'm watching that last defensive possession. Jordan.
How about LeBron James this year?
Case study of a guy that's.
Will LeBron James get a chance to get another NBA championship?
The year of,
in the chat, will LeBron James this year get an NBA championship? Is it possible? Yes or no? What do you think? Is he going to be able to do it?
He can still score.
You got Austin Reeves back. They don't have Luka.
Basketball and getting after it defensively.
I think they need Luka
Snyder,
if they're going to win the finals. What do you think?
He coached in Utah. Had so much praise for exactly that. He said that when he walked into the Utah locker room, if he was wearing something the next day, everybody in that locker room was wearing it. If he was doing something, walking a certain way, as Bona and Towns got tied up. And this is going to go against Bona, who just checked in, his first. Take another look at exactly how it went down. And
Brunson's still in the game.
That didn't take long.
No. Well, Nick Nurse did say that he was going to have to play all 3 of his bigs in this series. Bono was the starter early in the series against Boston, but then, of course, Embiid comes back and changes the rotation. They're going to take Towns out here, and he looks more perplexed than when he took a sip of that new Gatorade flavor.
Did we ever find out what the flavor was?
It was a combo, apparently, of the Glacier Freeze and another flavor.
But TB, we don't know?
I could find, it was like cherry something. I could find it for you. It sounded excellent.
How do you guys feel about Luka? Is he like that damn good? When I first watched him, I'm like, he looks mad slow. But then he's always balling. I'm like, yo, he's doing his thing for years.
He's done it so effortless.
And he's young. It's like Luka does his thing, but he just looks mad slow. Like, I'm just like, is he really doing his thing?
Sleeve.
And you just keep seeing him do it.
Caught in the action. And now Brunson.
Oh, Lala said Luka is on pace to join game 4 or 5.
He's got great footwork, the balance.
But it could be too late for the Lakers against the Thunder.
He gets to his spots so efficient. You said it best.
Hey, chat, will the Lakers win if they get Luka back? Will they get past the Thunder? Yes or no?
Here in the second half.
Question for a bet right now. If the Lakers get Luka back, will they get past the Thunder?
Green with Grimes and was grimacing a bit, grabbing that left arm.
We did get it confirmed from Tyler Freed Glacier Freeze combined with Glacier Cherry.
Do we trust the source?
I do actually trust that source. I know that's shocking, but that is apparently reputable.
I saw Tyler before the game with his good friend Tracy Morgan hanging out.
Yes, they've grown close over this last year.
Tracy was showing you love too, Brown.
He showed you love as well.
Well, he told me he loved me, which we've never met until tonight. But
you know, I love you. I was going to say, take the win.
Leading me, loving me.
Love is contagious.
I'll take that.
Love is in the air at MSG. Great ball movement again by New York, and that's going to be a foul on Bona.
He was
Not gonna lie, I just got an update on my phone right here.
That must have been him.
Update on my phone says that Russia just has a nuclear-powered submarine that just arrived outside of Cuba today.
73 here.
90 miles from the U.S.
On the floor with 31 points. He's 11 of 17 from the floor. And I know that the other starter out there.
Not sure if that's true or not.
Some additional minutes because of the foul trouble with the bigs. Now Bona going to stretch it out, and Bona picks up another foul.
They might want to sit Brunson down right now. Obviously, the Knicks up and in control, and you want to have stability on the floor, but.
And now I just got an update. It says, no, that's when Joe Biden was in office. Now that Trump is in office, they are not bringing these submarines anywhere near.
Bona, there's no hard feelings. He's making the maximum use of his time.
Yep.
Crushed him into the front row.
That is.
Don't come shake my hand after you foul me hard.
No, you would have been. You would not have accepted.
No, I wouldn't have accepted.
Wow. That is the third foul on Bona in less than 2 minutes of action. You see Mike Brown. You know, Grant, you asked Mike before the game about how the way this season went and how they had to change things offensively and tinker with what they were doing, how that actually might help them now in the playoffs. He felt like it was a really big boost, and the fact that they changed things and it worked in the first round was almost an additional layer on top of what it did in the regular season.
And I love his honesty when we sat with him. He said, look, I'm still trying to learn these guys. I'm figuring them out. They've been together. I'm the new face.
You put that bet in for 125 for the 3,000 win?
Things out, mixing things up, coverages, offensive attack, and they had to do that in the last series against Atlanta, change how they went about their business, and it worked.
Brunson float. Brunson score. Oh yeah, look at the dynamic duo.
EFFs.
Love it every second. Yeah, Tracy, I think is
Tracy Morgan is feeling it right now.
Oh yeah,
yes,
he is
up 33.
You should just add him to the broadcast.
All right, listen, that's right, it might happen. Knicks wanted to travel. Instead, it's a bucket for Barlow. 106 to 75. 75 points is right around where we saw Philadelphia in that Boston series. They were scoring it well enough, but the defense is locked in down the stretch. Right now, this Knicks offense is at a different level. 6-second difference between the clocks. McBride, a three. Deuce for
Damn, 109.78.
Left in the corner. Grimes is going to have to get it off. He does. He hits with .2.
109.78.
78 is where we'll go.
What the hell is going on?
New York putting on an exhibition. 35 from Brunson. They lead big. You're watching the NBA playoffs presented by Google. Our coverage presented by Xfinity.
They got 109. All you need, 16 points in the fourth quarter, and you can get that money. All you need 17 to get past the bet.
The nice thing about the middle.
I told you about that bet. Now it just depends on who's playing in the fourth quarter.
Is it's in the middle of nowhere. Get an Airbnb and go where hotels can't.
What's the weather like right now? Where you're based at right now, people in the chat right now, wherever you're based in the chat right now, what's the weather looking like out there right now? What's the weather looking like out there right now, people that are watching live? You got 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
On him.
Where you're based at right now, what's the weather looking like? Some people are as freaking hot as shit. Miami is hot, boy. Florida's hot already. 13. What's it looking like where you're based right now? Cold, it's raining, is it cold? What's going on?
One that lands you in the quiet comfort of the
Texas is hot.
Airport Lounge.
70s is nice.
And lets you savor every bite with dining benefits at over 10,000 U.S. Resi restaurants.
I didn't hear about the assassination attempt on JD.
Experiences
I didn't hear about the assassination attempt on JD Vance.
We'll talk about forever.
I've been steering clear from the politics a little bit.
There's nothing like
Now I got to bring it back a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Verizon Small Business Days are happening, where business experts are bringing great deals on business.
I can't believe that I'm legit watching the Knicks blow them out by this much. I mean, literally 31 points. Is that what I'm reading? 31 points going into the fourth quarter. You're up damn near, yo, that's crazy. If you don't trust your backups to be in the game for the fourth quarter, up 31, you must not believe in your backups at all. Be honest, right? Like, we know the starters are going to start the fourth quarter. If your backups cannot win up 30 in the fourth, one quarter the ball, those backups ain't shit. Let's be honest. I mean, damn. I put Bronny James in the damn game up 30. Maybe not. I mean, 30.
Yes. Get exceptional offers.
Cam Front in the building. Everybody say what's up to Cam Front. What's going on?
Yoga? More like intro.
Put a C in the chat and show some love.
Somebody grandma held a plank longer than me. Oh, I think I tore my chakra.
Knicks 76ers live stream game 1. I can't even believe it. I truly can't believe it.
So this was a lie. I don't know if you could tell. It's alive! Oh!
Like, even the commercials, people aren't even wanting to pay their money for the commercials right now because people are no longer watching the game that much.
Per usual, stars are out. Timothy Chalamet here instead of the Met Gala. Tracy Morgan next to his best friend Tyler Freed. And of course, Shabuzi getting a nice reception at the Mecca. Francisco Lindor, Met superstar. And we saw Jimmy Fallon got his shoe untied earlier by Josh Hart. Tonight's show with Jimmy Fallon, 11:30 p.m. Impressive guest list with Lisa Kudrow, Robert Irwin, and Stephen Van Zandt. Performance as well from a new Broadway revival of the Rocky Horror Show. As we start this fourth quarter, the Knicks offense 117 points through 3 quarters in Game 6 against Atlanta. They've got 109 to start the fourth here tonight. Full bench unit with Grimes, Barlow, Bona, Watford, and Terry. McBride short, Bona rebound. Clarkson, McBride, Hakordi, Shamet, and Alvarado. The 5 for New York. And a foul going the other way. Shamet hits the deck.
But Bona's getting his money's worth tonight. He's been active in the foul column.
He's playing like, you know, when you play pickup ball in college with the
In the chat right now, if somebody can guess how many points exactly the Knicks are going to score,
He's got 20.
Oh, that too.
you win $100 on today's show.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah, there you go. We saw Patrick Ewing in the building.
In the chat, how many points will the Knicks score? Drop it in the chat right now.
Shaman on the second.
If you get it right, you win $100 on today's show. If you pick the same as somebody else, you have to split with them. You get one chance only, though. Drop your scores right now.
Rebound, ricochet.
You only get one chance. You better screenshot it.
So for New York, just the confidence right now at an all-time high. There's Patrick Ewing, so many great former Knicks in the building.
And this will come directly from the show.
You were chatting with John Starks earlier.
There's a lot I got to tell you guys.
He was very chatty.
We have a new network that's launched.
Oh, you don't remember that?
The network owns a show we have. It's the Masons. We have a whole new thing going on, which has also the Brandon Mason show, and then it has a bunch of other stuff on content.
Human growth. Watford couldn't finish it.
We have the Meta glasses being delivered this week. So we'll be interviewing people out and about on the beach and everything. You guys are going to love those uploads. I happen to be recording people going out, talking to people with the Meta glasses on, and uploading those clips.
You see Latrell Sprewell, J.R. Smith. I wonder who that is.
Well, the jacket didn't give it away.
You only get one number. You cannot put it twice.
Postseason triple-doubles now with the Knicks. That guy right there, Clyde Frazier.
You get one chance.
Postseason triple-doubles, and that's another foul.
But if you pick the same as somebody else, you got to split it with them.
Boy, Deuce McBride saw his life flash before his eyes right here.
The number 10 in the rafters. He sure did, but you know what? He went to West Virginia. Yeah. That's what they do at West Virginia.
Especially when Bob Huggins was coaching that team.
He showed me a lot right there. That was a lot of courage.
Felt like it was in slow motion. He was waiting on
If you're watching live in the chat right now, everybody right now, I don't care who's in the damn building, put Knicks or put 76ers. I don't care who wins the game. Just let the freaking YouTube know, let YouTube know what we're doing right now. Put Knicks or put 76ers in the chat.
For Nick Nurse, Mike Brown said, you know, there's so much about basketball that is simple.
Helma in the building. Tevin, what's going on?
Basic concept.
Showing up mad late.
It really comes down to who you have on your team. He just feels like who this team has, which is going to about to include Tyler Kolek, now entering the game for the first time. He just feels like this group has so much at their disposal that the simplest
109-78, 10 minutes ago.
5, 6, 7 different counters to make the defense continue to guess.
Well, the flex, right? Like when you're dealing with, all right, Anunoby's coming off the flex cut, but if we defend that, now it's Brunson in the two-man game with Cat. I mean, you've got a lot of options and a lot of places you can go. And one of them, it's an action that high school teams run, middle school teams run.
And a steal from Clarkson. Kolek's going to hear a big ovation every time he touches it. Same with Alvarado for 3.
3 ball. They got 112.
Quinn Grimes and Clarkson been going at it last few times down the floor. Now it's Barlow into the paint. They'll push it up and in. Meanwhile, Jose Alvarado, one of the great nicknames in the NBA, Grand Theft Alvarado, was going up again. He's going to try it again. He can't steal the 3 this time. And then a throw away from Huckporty.
We're going to be doing some giveaways on our regular show.
Terry for 3.
Every day, 6 p.m. on regular show. Obviously, we're not doing that because we're doing the games right now.
Going forward.
But 6 p.m. on a regular show, we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways right here.
76ers.
Make sure you hit the like button. You must be a subscriber of the show to win. Make sure you subscribe right now. Join our platform. Jump on the freaking team.
With the rest situation they had coming in tonight, it wasn't going to be an easy one anyway. They'll regroup and be much better in game 2.
Good ball movement. Here's Kolek.
Bang. 2 3 balls.
Triple. The Knicks are pouring it on.
This dude should have been in the game the whole time.
Terry can't back it up. Rebound, put back short from Walker.
And he got the rebound.
Side for the board, a jump ball.
Well, the guards off the bench for New York continue with the stellar shooting. Alvarado knocking down that 3, and an interesting 3-point celebration.
Kolek and Alvarado both hitting 3 balls.
There for Philadelphia. So
and pointing at the Philly bench.
The confidence, the swag continues for the Knicks. And Tracy Morgan is proud.
Yes, he is. Dottier's going to come in for New York. Morgan's loving every second.
Pitbull Mama, how you doing?
About
yeah, we jumped on for this game. It's a blowout.
Yes,
in that last break.
Yes, he brought up the Hawks game 6 to me.
Yes, that he did.
Will the Knicks get over 125 points? That is the bet. Yes or no in the chat.
He had language that had initials of BTA. 20 to shoot now for Watford. Looking to attack. Back down on Shannon. It's too big inside, but he couldn't finish it. So Grand Theft Alvarado is now going to be on the bench. Does he win the great nicknames between the two?
The payout is $3,000. I can't believe that.
The Great Barrier Thief is very good as well. But now with the series and how that went, it feels like Alvarado almost deserves the upper hand.
I would go Grand Theft Alvarado.
Grand Theft Alvarado?
Everybody put a P in the chat. Pitbull Mama is in the building right now. Drop a P in the chat right now. Show some love.
The Great Barrier Thief.
I like the Great Barrier Thief.
That's pretty good.
But I'm biased. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, you know.
Unbiased. Grand Theft Alvarado. And Jose has backed it up. 3 ball up. And Clarkson couldn't hit it. So for Nick Nurse,
still at 115.
He really said that this game 1 was going to dictate how the series was going to be played. You feel that a little bit in what they did against Boston. Came back in game 2. Certainly made more shots, which makes a huge difference. Did not shoot it well so far tonight. A little bit better here.
Stolen.
Here in the third into this fourth quarter. As Barlow shoots it extra to the outside pairing. Jab, drive, find, Walker, nearly.
Knicks playing good defense, playing sloppy offense right now.
So 115.83 with free throws coming. So here's, I'm bringing up the nickname. You said, what? Are you serious? You can't be serious. That was a very adamant reaction.
He was offended. Was that what I was saying or thinking?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I got inside your head. We've worked enough now. We've done enough games now that I feel like I can have a sense of what you're thinking.
Well, you were spot on. I was questioning you, which I don't do often.
No, you generally go along with what I go with.
We're gonna end that poll real quick. That's it. I'm gonna put a new poll in right now.
Point of view camera, that gets me in trouble.
It does, yeah. I noticed that you find yourself in the middle of it a lot.
Well, I noticed another Eagle manages to.
He gets off of it.
Yeah, somehow
I got
in it.
I got to get some advice on that one.
That's a true vet right there.
I got to get some advice on that one, no doubt.
How does he slide out? There's that much room.
Yeah, no, we only know the NBC.
Polls in the chat right now. Will the Knicks go over 125 points? Yes or no?
We'll have to learn about a slide out. Dottier way off.
Just drop the polls in the chat. People, hurry up and vote now.
So we saw Mo Diawara check in for the first time. A rookie from France, 51st pick in the draft, who had some really impressive moments in the regular season for New York. Some fans were clamoring for him in that first round series. Nice drive and finish from.
In the chat right now, it's getting tight. I don't know. Yeah, vote right now. Will the Knicks go over 125 points?
Getting some confidence here.
They've been at 115 for a minute. Finally.
Kolek goes upstairs for Dottier.
RB in the building. 4 more subscribers to get 82,600, baby. Let's go. If you're watching live right now, hit the like button, subscribe, baby. We know it's a blowout. We know this shit is a boring game because all you guys hanging out because it's a boring ass blowout game. That's how I know you guys are absolutely amazing. This is a real crew right here that comes into the building when the shit's even a blowout. We need 9 more likes right now to get 100, and we need 4 more subscribers right now. Just 4 people so we can hit 82,600. Let's go.
Actually, we invest with Schwab now.
Freaking Knicks are still at 115, which is crazy.
I've been learning about nutrition.
It's really crazy right now. I'm taking a look at it right now. Yeah, Tev, you were mad late.
It's making me cranky.
Tomorrow for the Lakers game, Baron. I'd be late tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be freaking nuts. Tomorrow's going to be nuts.
Way with Schwab.
Everybody in the chat right now, go vote. Will the Knicks go over 125 points, yes or no?
Mama Gorgon 85 lives here?
Yep, that's my mom. The absolute legend who went from gaming on her phone to root.
Let's go. We got to get this going right now.
Living thing is your mom?
Let's go. 1 more subscriber.
How is this possible?
Well, just so you guys know, we're live every damn day, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Unless we have games, guys. That's the NBA playoff season. That's why we're not live every day at 6. But as soon as the NBA playoffs are over, we'll be live right here for all the action, all the fun shit, sports, entertainment, some politics where we're rewinding a little bit. We did a lot of political stuff. Let me tell you something. I love having the conversation. I am in no way, shape, or form a guy that likes to argue with people all the time. It's not my thing. So that's why I haven't talked about it that much. The Strait of Hormuz, obviously all that, Trump, Iran, all that. I try to be honest with people and tell them how I really feel. I love everybody, to be honest. So it's difficult. Republicans, Democrats, Independents. I'm that guy that literally picks people up when they're down. So I don't care what you are. I do give my points on how I'm feeling when it comes to taxes, interest rates, men and women sport, all these kind of things. I give you my honest opinion, but I love everybody literally equally. That's just how I do things. So I scaled back a little bit on the politics, but I will be doing a couple clips here and there. But I do appreciate you guys. Love people in the chat right now. 82,600. We love all you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
What if I can't? The Odyssey in theaters
Cheers.
this summer.
Need a new mattress?
Cheers. All you beautiful people in the chat right now. Thank you. Love all you guys watching the show, hanging out.
And our sleep experts have the extensive
By the way, if you're watching live right now,
advanced tools to match you.
Join our community, man. We got a lot of shit going on every damn day. Join our crew, man.
Save up to 60%.
Pitbull Mama, Mason Mob member, 24 freaking months. Join the freaking Mason Mob, man. People in the chat right now, join the Mason Mob. Jump on our crew.
Easy.
It's literally $1 a month.
You would have told me
it's $1 a month.
Flattered, I would be ecstatic.
And you join the crew. We give money out. You're the ones that can call into the show.
Remember all the work
We only add moderators from the Mason Mob.
Hours that I put into it. And
If you want to become a moderator, join the Mason Mob, become part of our show.
This guy is absolutely gifted. We're just witnessing greatness.
Of course, Nathan.
Talking NBCSN, the 2-6 matchup. Minnesota hanging in there early with San Antonio. Low scoring.
Got to get you in the game, Nathan.
Anthony Edwards has come off the bench.
I will be playing Madden live against Nathan.
So far in his return from injury. Keep eyes.
If anybody wants to join the Mason Mob and they do not have $1, let me know. I'll send it back to you. The game is about to come on right now.
We talked about New York and the confidence that they've built from having to change throughout the season, adjust how they play in the regular season in the first round series against Atlanta. Kolek gets all the way to the rim, but the same goes in a certain way for Philadelphia.
Everybody drop NBA in the chat.
Down 3-1, came back for the first time in franchise history to win a series after falling down as such in a best of 7. And he said it was a good confidence boost for the group. It was a weird series because, as mentioned, he felt they played awful. Direct quote in 2 of the 4 games, I should say, to start that 3-1. As that one's off the mark from 3, he said,
"Let's go."
You just needed to do a couple things a little bit better, and they did that. Shot it better, defended better, rebounded better. All the margins really were a much better favor for Philadelphia. On top of that, you talk about what a team becomes after coming back from 3-1 down. And Joel Embiid said after Game 7, no shade to the guys that I've played with in the past, but this is different. The fight is there. We've had good teams, but this group feels different than the other ones that I've been a part of, and just their camaraderie that they've built. As we take a look at the upcoming playoff schedule in this series, Game 2 Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time on ESPN, then Friday, May 8th in Philly for Game 3, 7 p.m. on Prime, ABC Sunday, May 10th for Game 4 at 3:30 Eastern time. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. You've got to imagine they're going to have to come back as they did in Game 2 against Boston. But overall, you have that now full experience of, hey, no matter the circumstance, down 3-1, down double digits in the second half of Game 5, and they found their way through it.
They did, and everything you said, and on top of that, this team hasn't really been together the whole season. I mean, just guys constantly in and out, injuries, a suspension for Paul George. They finally got their full roster together, and wow, that's a lot of contact there.
Edwards couldn't take advantage. Let's check in with Ashley. Yeah, we'll see if we can get it to her momentarily as Kolek finds the bottom from the outside. Kolek now 8 points, 3 of 3 shooting. Ashley, you got us now?
Yeah, I got you now. I was talking to myself a little bit. That's okay.
Now listen, we don't judge over here. What do you got for us?
Basically what Grant was saying, it was just
Let me make sure I update this scoreboard. Give me 1 second while I update this scoreboard. Here we go.
were able to do in that first round series of the playoff. He says it's been
122 to 88.
got them to this
5:30 to go in the fourth.
season long because, like you said, they haven't played with the starters very much this season. He said we had to hold it down while guys were out. We had to continue to chip away at it every single day. And he said now we have made it here. We were feeling
Almost at 125.
Said maybe this was more of a feel it out game. They're obviously going to adjust. They've been here before and had to come back in that Boston series. But he said, yeah, it's kind of the work we've done all season long and just having to plug and play when needed.
Yeah, the other thing that Nick Nurse said was the rate in which they're improving has been really noticeable to the overall group, which is part of the reason that he felt like the camaraderie was so high.
Well, and I thought, Noah, as that Boston series went on, that their defense locked in to one of the really elite, from an efficiency standpoint, offenses in the NBA. Now, the Tatum situation, and certainly with the number of threes that were being shot, but that's going to have to happen. It cannot be this easy for New York.
I just dropped another poll in the chat right now.
Success in this series.
Knicks or 76ers to win the series, people. Putting some bets in right now to win the series.
Final score
right now in the chat. Who do you think is going to win the series? Knicks or 76ers.
Philadelphia a little closer to that.
The series, not tonight, the whole series.
Points closer to me, in fact. But New York looking to build on that lead with under 5 to play. Mike Brown said this series, it all starts with Embiid and Maxey, and making sure that you contain them.
You got it.
Porty finishes and the foul.
Bang, Jose!
He's looking for his offense here. I love it. Come off the bench and make things happen.
They've just been aggressive, knocking down threes, but attacking off the bounce. Just a beautiful.
Jose, let's go. Jose just won $3,000.
Cole making the most of his time here in this game. Six minutes played, 8 points, 3 assists. He might need to.
In the chat right now.
That is the case. Really impressive company. 1986.
You better go back and screenshot.
One team has ever.
What number you bet on?
30 plus and opened the next series by winning by 30 plus. That is about as elite a group as you're going to find.
That's a rarefied air right there.
Everybody put the dollar signs in the chat.
The best ever.
Put the dollar sign, put the money emoji.
Starting to play their best ball at the right time of the season.
Congratulations, Jose.
Play. And Watford's going to go to the free throw line. So what Mike Brown said, Embiid and Maxey the head of the snake. You have to hope that they just miss some shots, which today they certainly did. But he said they're arguably a top 3 duo in the game. And the biggest thing defensively in this series was going to be guard.
You lost, Christina. What'd you put?
Attack and making sure that they do an excellent job of staying in front of as many of the ball handlers as they can.
And I thought they did a good job with
Put those money bags again. Everybody drop those money bags again. That chat looks lit.
Going downhill, they pressured the basketball. Got a little frustrated, I thought, at times. Settled for some tough shots. Really only getting to the line is what kept them going. But
that's what we all need right there.
An execution defensively for the Knicks.
Kolek finally misses his 8 points and 3 assists in 6 minutes off the bench.
Well, and it's that type of guard, right? The little quick guards that have given New York some problems. And I thought just from a concentration level to come out, as you said, Grant, that they were locked in from the jump.
Jose made a stack of money tonight.
Rookie out of Auburn. Edwards out there with under 4 to play. Trying to split, and he got tripped up by DOR. Well, Josh Hart was asked after their first round victory and understanding that they're the only team, New York now, to advance past the first round in the last 4 NBA playoffs in the entire league. He said, when he was asked what type of accomplishment that was, like, well, not much. That's not our goal. Our goal isn't just to make the second round. The goal is to advance through all the way to the finals. And then, of course, the ultimate goal is to win the NBA championship, which the
128-91.
After making the Eastern Conference Finals would be getting to the NBA Finals. Right now, Minnesota with a 2-point lead with 3 minutes to play in the first half over on Peacock and NBCSN. But Hart and really this team overall has been very honest. Jalen Brunson was asked about the fact that with the Celtics now eliminated, the Knicks are potentially the heavy betting.
Hey, Jose, tell me I didn't give you that bet, though.
That off, so it doesn't mean anything for us as well.
I got a few more bets for you guys this week.
We expect to be very
got a big bet for tomorrow's game.
The 76er team.
Well, you have this group that has been together for those 4 years, and I love that they haven't really made big-time changes. They've kept this core together, obviously brought a new leader, a new coach in. But at the end of the day, look, it's about championship. That's the
my guess is 139.
Layup. Getting to the second round, that's great, but that's not what it's about here. Not the goal for this team. And as you said, with the Boston out of it, and certainly Detroit, a young team.
Remember, they're going to hold the ball for the last like 20 seconds.
Deep playoff run, Indiana, obviously the season.
You lost 20 seconds right there. You got 3 minutes left.
Halfway there to the conference finals, and possibly the finals is there. Not looking too far ahead, but certainly you got to make the most of the opportunity when it presents itself, and this may be the year for the Knicks to get to the final.
The thing about who's remaining and who's
all bets are closed out on that deal.
Eastern Conference for New York. This Philadelphia team, they eliminated.
When we do it, you have a minute to put your bet in.
Cleveland, they eliminated as well in Brunson's first year.
Let's do another bet right now.
Mitchell and the Cavaliers, and then last year first round against Detroit. They took them out in 6 games in what was a highly competitive series.
Well, the teams that have given them trouble in the last few years in the playoffs are both out, Boston and Indiana. And so, you know, they have the sort of psychological edge against those other teams because they've beaten them before. I know every season is different, but the Knicks are feeling good and feeling like this may be the year for them.
Dottier for 2 more.
Yeah, I say that respectfully because there's a lot more left in this series.
No doubt.
And obviously Detroit and Cleveland, formidable, could be opponents as well.
As Watford adds another deuce. No Miami as well, who beat them a couple years back en route to the NBA Finals as an 8 seed. In fact, New York has...
There's 220 people in the chat right now. I'm going to drop a poll in the chat. If we get 100 votes, I'll give $100 out to a lucky person in the chat. Everybody pay attention. I'm dropping a poll in the chat right now.
You don't see many.
If we get 100 votes, you can pick whatever you want. We get 100 votes, I'll give $100 out to a lucky person in the chat. I'm dropping it right now. And you have the poll will go for 1 minute. I just dropped it right now.
40 or more polls.
I just dropped the poll.
That was...
We get 100 votes right now.
Excuse me, no team has ever...
We got 1 minute.
Straight by 40 or more. There's only...
You get 100 votes, I'll give $100 out to a lucky person in the chat. You can pick whatever you want. We got to get 100 votes.
86 Celtics teams. And last year, the Cleveland Cavaliers...
Got 15.
As well. But no team has done 40 or more in back-to-back games. The Knicks are 3 points away, and 156.
Got 20 votes.
Potentially doing that.
Got 25 votes.
Will you be there when I need help, just like State?
Got 40 seconds. If you're watching live, we got 200 people. Everybody just vote. I give money out to a lucky person in the chat. All you got to do is vote. You got 25 seconds and counting. All you got to do is vote. It doesn't matter what you pick. You can win. See, this is how you see who's in the chat, baby. Who's in the chat? That's how we do it. Who's in the chat? That's how we do it. You got 10 seconds left if you're watching live.
I'm on Domino's.
If we get 100 votes, you can win.
Creamy, absolutely perfect for pizza.
Leola, I told him.
Call it slice sauce. Thanks for the dip.
Dom, minnows. Tired of rising prices? T-Mobile.
They weren't paying attention, Leola. I tried. You know what I'm saying? I tried to do it for the people in the chat. Let people know how to do it. That's how we get the engagement up. That's how we get people going in the chat. All right, that was only 34 votes. What happened is because the game is weak. All right, we're going to try it again right now. Ready? We're going to do the poll real quick right here. We're going to do another poll real quick. Poll. Okay, here we go. We're going to Lakers or Thunder. Hold on, Lakers. I'm dropping another poll right now. Listen, people, everybody pay attention. Ready? If we get 60 votes in 1 minute, I'll give a lucky person $60. Polls in right now.
I'm on your engine.
Lakers or Thunder, who you got? Vote right now. If we get 60 votes in 1 minute, I'll give a lucky person $60 in the chat right now. You got 1 minute. Countdown has started. 20 votes in already. 20 votes in already. Yep, 20 votes in already. I'm trying to help y'all win. When it's a boring ass game, a lot of people got it in their ears, but they're not really on the phones like that.
Don't never stop.
You got 40 seconds. You got 32 votes already. You can easily do it, man. I'm trying to help you guys. Make some money. 30 seconds to get 30 votes. Must be a subscriber to win.
Baked into every bite.
20 seconds. You guys got 35 votes in again. 36 votes. 200 people in the chat. Wake up, chat. Wake up, chat to win.
Are you coming or what?
10 seconds left.
Only Peter's Friday.
This is the biggest stage.
37 votes. That's how you know who's paying attention in the chat. Hey, Ren's punt. I just dropped it in there right now. In 1 minute, quick 38 votes, 40 votes. 40 votes, and they said
Winning team history.
People said the Thunder are going to beat the Lakers. Oh boy!
Right now at 37, they led by as many as 40
We're going to try one more time in the chat for a poll to make some money right here. Is this LeBron's last season? Yes, no. All right. Here we go, people. If we get 60 votes in 60 seconds, I'll give $60 out to a lucky person. The poll is in right now, starting now.
No rust here. It's been a very impressive.
Get the votes in. You got 60 seconds. 60 votes. Someone can win $60.
Tonight's room will let it fly.
Got 22 votes in.
Known for as an All-American at Auburn. Kolek.
Must be a subscriber of the show.
Rebound, knocked to the outside.
40 seconds.
Scored their most points in a playoff.
Got 30 votes already.
In franchise history. In Game 6 against Atlanta, that was 140 in their last game. They're at 135 with 120 to play. New York is 19 of 36 from 3. Maroon floater, and that's going to be basket interference. Philly just can't get anything.
Reem's telling him what's going on.
Getting taken off the board.
That's what I'm saying, Reem. This easy money.
What an outstanding college player.
People aren't really as crazy right now because of the blowout.
2 seasons at Auburn, was in the running for National Player of the Year last year, and did it in his own way. At his speed, really fun to watch.
Damn, 5 seconds.
Shamet, hook it, Dottier. Final minute here in Game 1 that has been dominated by New York. Step away, Shamet. No.
We got 41 votes, 42 votes.
Inside the slam. Hart Porty showing off the hops.
All right, you guys ready for the last poll?
Seconds remaining. Takeaway by Shamet. And then a knock out of bounds by Terry. Well, it is definitely an Empire state of mind right now. And
in the chat, last poll, we get 60 votes in 60 seconds to give a lucky person $60 in the chat. The poll is in right now. Is MVP go out to Brunson, yes or no? Yes or no? 250 people in the chat. Go vote right now. You got 60 seconds.
For New York, it's becoming a reality. With each game that passes, the Knicks looking stronger. 100.
Got 22 votes already.
Against Atlanta, 137 points tonight, and a 39.
45 seconds. You guys are already at 30 votes.
In Game 1 of the second round, the New York Knicks take a 1-0 lead, 137-98. An absolute force on both ends. First team in NBA history to win 3 straight playoff games by 25.
25 votes left. 25 seconds left, sorry.
Takedowns of the Hawks. They do it again tonight against their Atlantic Division rival.
I know today was one of them games where it's like, shit. It's a little dreary, you know what I mean? I know it's like freaking blowout in the game right now. Let's hear from Brunson real quick.
To a T, what has you guys clicking on all cylinders?
Just focus. I think the way we played on defense to start the first half really propelled us offensively. Making good reads, getting out transition, and obviously the ball going in the hoop.
I love that you talked about the defense too. It was absolutely suffocating tonight. You guys are so in sync. It's like you're.
Tomorrow we'll be here for the Lakers game. Make sure you guys are all here. The Lakers game is very big. I'm going to sign off right now. You guys have a great evening. Listen up. Subscribe right now. Join our show. Smack the like button. And I'm going to sign off in about 5 seconds. Refresh your screens, people. Leave a message on this video when I sign off. All love to you. Remember, have fun. Be safe. Reach out. Head up. Stay positive. Be successful. Enjoy what you guys are doing every damn day. Don't let anybody hold you back. I'll see all of you guys tomorrow night for the Lakers game. When I sign off, leave a message on the show. Moderators, love all you very, 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 very much. Without you guys, there's no damn show. Reem, we got to catch up. People in the chat right now, they're in the building right now for the first time. Love and appreciate you. Jose, congratulations on that. I gave you the pick, Jose, for the 3,000. I gave you that pick, but you know what? Congrats to you. Get that money. Go out and do. We'll be giving more picks on our show. I did bet on that, by the way, and I did make some good money. I didn't want to announce that, but I did do that. Everyone in the chat, Love everybody in the building. Every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Do not miss it. If you could be here tomorrow night for the Lakers game, don't miss that shit. Enjoy our show. Subscribe right now. We're live at 6 p.m. We have live debates right here covering topics. We're talking about NASA. We're talking about sports, entertainment, things that hit the news, things you need to see right here. And you can call into the show and you can communicate with people that are on the cast. That's the whole point of the show, for you to call in and join what we do. Have a great rest of your freaking day. And I will see all of you beautiful people literally tomorrow night for the Lakers game. Jump on there. If you got Instagram, follow me right now. If you got TikTok, follow me right now. And there's a lot going on. It's the Masons are coming out to you right now. All the people, whole family. We are having a recording thing going on, TV cast right here in our home. So it's going to be amazing down here in Miami. All love to you, everybody. Take care.
No artificial sweeteners.
And by the way, if you won, and not people that are picking it right now, if you picked it back when I said it, you had a minute to do so. If you picked the correct score, send me that screenshot to my Instagram. Do that. You win $100 today. All love to you. Take care.
It's a little cat and mouse game. Lint. Raisin. Coffee bean. That